Here we go. Happy Eve Fan Fest. Okay.
Take flight, find your wings and spread them wide.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a
Okay.
change?
Ooh. Wait, it's different.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Hey, yo, that thing is huge! That thing is gigantic. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I guess the Sessiion defeats the monster and brings it in, sort of thing? Okay, okay, okay. So he's getting praise for doing that. Okay, wait, this is it. No? Oh, he didn't even. Okay. It's too early. It's too early. Aw. Okay. Someone spit taco? No?
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Okay. Oh, it is crit sword! See? Okay, this is so sick, actually. Hold on a second. I called it so long ago. I called it! Oh my god, I freaking called it! This job is about to be crazy, dude. This job is going to be so freaking crazy. I called this an eternity ago. That's actually so fire. That's so fire. Oh my god, I called it, dude. That's so sick, actually. I called it, dude. God, this is incredible. I called it, dude. I told you, it was gonna be two swords that they combined together because it doesn't make sense for it to be a pistol and a... Man, I called it. I called it, dude. Oh my god. Freaking called it. Called it. Cause like it didn't make sense that they would do like a pistol thing. But like, man, let's go. This man's in the building. He's godlike, bro. That's it. That's it. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's over for that. This man is in the building. In the building.
Thank you for coming today!
It is time, bro. It is time.
Welcome to the
I can hear the audio team in the background too doing stuff too. It's hilarious.
in London!
Let's
My
go.
name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV.
The man of the hour. We are here. It is time.
And also, welcome Michael Christopher Coach Fox.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. That said, some of you are probably wondering, where's Kate? What did Koji do with Kate?
No cryo
It's
in the
okay.
trailer.
Kate is back in Japan working with the team overtime to make sure that the game comes out in summer of 2024. So for now, you're stuck with me.
Bro, I need his shirt. I need that shirt, bro.
まあまあ確かにね、ケイトさん今もう日本で 7.0 の作業バリバリしてるからね。今日は工事に、プライマルズと同時に通訳をお願いしてます。日本の皆さんも、それから配信を見ている全世界の非課線の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
All right, that's right. Kate is hard at work back in Japan, and we thought that since Koji was going to be here with the Primals, we'd just try to get our money's worth. So.
改めて皆さんこんにちは、お久しぶりです。欧州ロンドン帰ってこれて本当に嬉しいです。
All right, it's great seeing you all again, and I'm so happy to be back in the UK.
さて、北米に続いて開催となるファンフェスティバル2023、2024、今回は欧州ロンドンからお届けしてまいります。
Okay, so now coming hot off the heels of our most recent fan festival in North America, we are excited to kick off the festivities here in London.
前回は北米でしたが、今回ようやく欧州にも帰ってこれました。欧州のプレイヤーの皆さんとお会いできて本当に嬉しいです。
All right, after seeing the fans again in Las Vegas, I'd been really looking forward to seeing our fans here in Europe.
Thank you. そして改めて、Q14 から数えて13年、そして新生14、今年でついに10周年となります。これまでの本当にたくさんのサポートありがとうございます。改めてお礼を申し上げます。
All right, so we've come a long way in the 13 years since the launch of 1.0 and the 10 years since the relaunch of A Realm Reborn. And we couldn't have made it this far without you. It's been an amazing journey, and you have my deepest thanks for joining us along the way.
さあ、欧州ファンフェスティバル、僕の開幕基調講演からスタートしてまいりたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
And so now, without further ado, I'd like to officially kick off the keynote address.
Let's go.
Yoshida-san, what's with the...
Ooh.
気になる。
Yeah, what is it?
I love this entire thing.
確かにね、トレーラーに出てましたね。これと同じ格好の光の戦士ね。
All right, it kind of looks like what our Warrior of Light was wearing in the trailer.
まあ僕も50歳になったので、そろそろコスプレは勘弁してほしいっていうふうにスタッフに言ったんですけど、まあどうしてもやれと。
So now I just turned 50 years old this year, and I'm getting a little old for cosplay, but the dev team wouldn't take no for an answer, so...
God, like.
じゃあ早速新情報から参りたいんですが、今スクリーンに映ってるこの、新しい CG イラスト、パッケージデザインになる予定です。ぜひ覚えておいてください。
All right, so with that, let's move on to our first piece of information. First, you have this great artwork up here. This is the package artwork.
Ooh.
And... da-dun!
What's the job name though?
では最初にですね、まだ絶賛開発中なのでお見せできるアクションそんなに多くはないんですが、イメージをつかんでいただくために動画をご用意してます。
And our first new information is about the new job. And as always, rather than have me talk about it, let's give you an exclusive sneak peek with this video showing the job in action.
Okay.
Roll it.
Heck yeah. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. If that's the sword stance, that's about to be the best stance in the universe. Ooh, okay. Okay. Ooh, it looks, it's fast, it's agile, oh my god, that's actually so sick. Okay. That whatever that move was with the twist is sick. Ooh. Nah, dude, that's it. You've already convinced me enough. I've already been convinced. That's it. The fact that I already can activate a speed stance, sold. That's it. It doesn't even matter. Viper? The job is called Viper? That's actually so godlike. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love the concept, actually. That name is godlike.
All right, so the first of our 2 new jobs being released with Dawntrail is the dual-wielding melee DPS Viper.
That's actually so freaking sick. That is so sick.
Final Fantasy XIV 完全オリジナルジョブとなってます。
Viper is a Final Fantasy
I actually
XIV
love that
original.
name, though. I actually love that name so much.
世界中から多
It's
数い
so
ただい
unique.
た二刀流忍者とは違った二刀流の
I get
正
it.
統派
The
剣士を実装してほしいという
swords-
た
see,
く
so-
さんのフ
okay.
ィードバックに応える
My
形
theory
で
is that the two
今
swords
回
separately would be
実装
fast
が
attacks, and then the
進ん
two
で
swords
います
together would be slow
So it was
stances.
designed to cater to those players around
that's
the
not the
world
case
who have
at
been
all.
asking for a new dual-wield job that's different from Ninja.
Yeah. So now you activate a
この
stance
黄金の
and
レ
you
ガ
go
シー
into
に向けて
overdrive. That's actually
完
so
全新
sick.
規で企画開発が進んできてます。
And it was designed specifically for Dawntrail.
アートにも CG にもありますが、今僕が装備しているこのデザインがジョブ専用装備となってます。
The design
And as
is
you can see here in the art
crazy.
and from what was shown in the video and what I am wearing, this is the Viper's job-specific gear.
This is actually so sick. This is so sick.
では
I'm
バイ
sold
パー
on
の
it.
特徴を
100%.
見ていくことにしましょう。
All right, so let's take a closer look at the Viper's characteristics.
I actually love it. I love it so much.
ロールは近接 DPS で装備枠は忍者と同じデックス命令という区分になってます。
So the Viper's role is melee DPS, with the gear type falling under the dexterity melee category, or the same as Ninja.
It actually makes sense that like it's two swords that are the same sword kind of thing, you know what I mean? That's actually so sick.
二刀流武器というこの専用の武器を使うことになります。
And Vipers will utilize dual blades that are unique to the job.
クリックしてね。対応クラスは存在していないので、最初からジョブの状態で使用可能です。
And of course, Viper will not have any required class. You'll start with the job.
条件、使う条件は黄金のレガシーの、権利を所有していることと、いずれかのジョブレベルが80になっていることです。
And the only prerequisites for use being that the players have, of course, purchased Dawntrail expansion and have at least one job at level 80.
そして
I wonder if
ジョブ
the
の
speculation
取
that the
得場
job might
所
be a little similar to
ク
how
エ
like
ストの
Reaper
開始
functions.
地はウルダハを予定してます。
And the starting location for the job quest will be Ul'dah.
まあ、黄金のレガシースタートに際して条件さえ整っていればすぐに使用可能になりますので、バイパーで、メインクエスト進めていただくのも良いかと思います。
And again, the job should be available immediately at Dawntrail's
Yeah.
launch, as
I
long as
don't-
the
obviously, like, I don't
aforementioned
get
prerequisites are
VOD that's
cleared.
Reaper,
So if you want to play the whole
But I wonder how the
Dawntrail main
job.
scenario
I
as
want to know
Viper, you can do
what the
that.
meter function is for.
続いてじゃあそのバ
Because I
トル
wonder
イ
if
メー
it's
ジ
like
ち
a
ょっ
like
と
a
見ていきたいと
buffer
思い
or
ま
like
す。
a
All right,
debuff or
let's
sort of
talk
thing.
about the battle concept.
バイパーはこの特徴として二刀流武器を使用しますが、
So a Viper will use a pair of one-handed blades to attack their foes.
これを用いたこの二刀流の攻撃とさらにこのブレードを合体させた合体剣という攻撃2つ、持ってます。
But they can also combine these blades in a single two-handed weapon to deal heavier blows.
そして特徴的なのがですね、常時ヘイストがかかっているジョブになるために攻撃頻度かなり高いジョブになります。
So in addition to dealing swift attacks that are so fast that they feel like they already have haste cast on them,
今回、まだ開発中ということで、アクションまだまだ少ないんですが、自己強化することで、先ほどねオーラをまとってましたが、そういった強力な、DPS を出せる状態という特殊なモードも用意されてます。
That like
And
does
so a
seem very
Viper also has
it-
the ability to summon this special power to temporarily enhance themselves. Kind of like you saw with that aura that they had in the trailer. So basically, you're getting that extra DPS.
ウェポンスキルの間にアビリティを挟む頻度というのも非常に高いことを想定しているので、かなりスタイリッシュかつ操作頻度が高いジョブとして、現在開発が進んでます。
So Viper is a technically demanding yet highly stylish melee job that affords frequent opportunities for players to execute various abilities in between the weapon skills.
ご期待に添えるように、開発を進めておりますので、どうぞこの新ジョブバイパーご期待ください。
All right, the development team is working hard to create something that lives up to your high expectations, so please look forward to it.
ありがとうございます。
I think people might be overthinking that this job seems very similar to Reaper, but I
今
don't
のバトルのイ
really.
メ
I
ージ
can
の説
conceptually
明を
understand
踏
it,
ま
but I don't
え
think so.
て、もう一度先ほどの動画、流してみたいと思います。
All right, so now, with all of that I've just explained in mind, let's take one more look at that video. Roll it.
Yeah, let's see. I love like the breaking of the. It's so sick, actually. This is so fun. Okay. That was really cool. That's my favorite move for sure. That's 100% my favorite attack. That move is also sick. This is so sick though. That's so sick, dude. So sick. The thing is that here's the thing though. I think they only showed you one attack. They showed you one attack repeatedly with that ability. So it's kind of hard to figure out what else do you do in that
この
stance.
コスプレすごくてですね、武器ちゃんと合体するんです。
Yeah, they did a really great job with the cosplay.
あんまりやると飾りが取れそう。
Yeah, you should hold off. It's gonna break. Don't break it. Be careful. Calm down.
もちろんこの王のレガシーで実装されるジョブ
What
という
I
の
like
は
about
この
this
バイ
suit
パ
is
ー
like
一つだ
because
けで
it's
はありません。
swords are
So now
allowed to be
you all
like
know
very
that Dawntrail will
dramatic with
feature
like their
not one,
design.
but two new jobs.
And like with the
す
ninja
でに
knives,
遠
some of
隔
them
魔
like
法
I feel like
DPS キャ
when
ス
they're
ターである
smaller
こと
but
は
they're
皆
like
さんに
deadly
お
looking, they're
伝
really
えしてい
cool.
ます
But
が、
like
さ
these are
て
allowed to
ど
be
んな
a
ジョ
bit
ブ
more
になるの
dramatic, and
か
I。really like that though. So I think
All
that's
right,
very
and you
sick.
already know that the second job is to be ranged magic DPS.
There's no way that
す
they
で
reveal
に
it right now.
北米の基調講演でもヒントはもう出ております
There's
の
gonna be a
で、
hint.
答え合わせはすみま
But
せ
they
ん、日本の
won't
ファンフェスまで
confirm
お待
the
ちくだ
job.
さい。
But as for what that job is, well, other than the little hint I dropped back in Las Vegas, you're gonna have to wait until Tokyo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine.
ではさらに
Wait.
何
Wait.
何
Are you gonna hold those sword the whole time?
まあそうね。
Yeah.
じゃあちょっと武器スタンド出してもらっていい
Okay.
かしら。
Can we bring the stands out for the swords?
You know what would be fire is if they confirm the collector's
Maybe.
edition, and then the collector's edition
Stands for the
is
sword?
the
Oh, there we go.
is the
Oh,
Viper
thank
class.
you.
That would actually be so fun.
Thank you.
I'd be so cool with that. Because they don't usually reveal the collector's edition until the
okay.
JP version, but like if they do reveal it for
Okay.
the European version, that'd be sick actually.
And now for your real weapon, the clicker.
OK。
You
アイ
ready?
テムレベルアップ。
Love him. Position, you heard that?
では続いて、基調講演進めてまいりたいと思います。新たな拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーについて北米でも、ご紹介しましたが、ストーリー改めて簡単に振り返っておこうと思います。
Viper's
All right, so
fun,
we already
bro.
talked a little bit about Dawntrail's story in Las Vegas, but we'd like to do a little recap before we continue.
まず今回皆さん 光の戦士にお届けするのは僕たちからの最高の夏休みがテーマになっております。
So we already talked a little bit about how Dawntrail would provide the Warriors of Light with a well-deserved summer vacation.
新たなる冒険、そのバカンスの目的地は西方のトラル大陸と呼ばれている地域になります。
And that vacation would be taking place in the far western land of Tyrol.
すでにパッチ 6.5 のメインストーリーパート1にてその片鱗、出ておりますが、
So with the release of part 1 in patch 6.5, you got a glimpse of where the story will be taking you.
本格的にストーリーがこの 7.0 につながっていくのは、パッチ 6.5、メインクエストパート2の方からになりますので、ぜひご注目ください。
But it will be the release of part 2 that you'll better understand what's in store for you and the Scions and how everything in Dawntrail's main narrative connects together.
光の戦士の皆さんが依頼されるのはトラル大陸におけるある王国の王位継承レースへの助力になります。
So the Warrior of Light has been asked to sail west across the Indigo Deep to assist in a right of succession for Tyral's throne.
Okay.
おなじみのメンバーもちろん勢ぞろいしていきますが、
And of course, all the Scions will be joining the Warrior of Light in Tyrol.
今回そこで繰り広げられるのは暁の血命を二分する王位継承レースです。
There was actually a tough
But
conversation
not
about
all will be
this.
on the same side for the upcoming contest.
まあ北米でも聞いたんですけど、ちょっと
It
ヨー
might
ロッ
be
パでも聞いてみましょうか。
like a test thing.
どの
I
暁
feel
の
like
メンバ
they're all
ーと
still
一緒にレ
together,
ースに参加したい
but
です
they're
か？
just trying to
Okay,
play
so we
two
asked the same
teams
question
to,
in Las Vegas, but we want to ask all of you, who do you want to be with you when you're in the contest? Who from the Scions?
Because I think that people were speculating that. So I made the conversation about it being similar to. If you ever saw
I heard
Marvel's
Alize first. Somebody's really
Captain
excited.
America Civil War, you have like Captain America versus Iron Man sort of thing, and then they each have different Avengers on their side, and they actually go to battle over a conflict that they're like related to, sort of thing.
いや
I thought it was going to be like that.
いやこれ
I
だけでも
didn't
たくさんの
speculate that
方
they
に
would
ね、いろ
all
んな
be
キャラクター愛
doing
して
like
いた
a
だいてるのは
test
本当に
to
嬉
then
しいです。
I'm really
eventually
happy that you all love all of the Scions so
come
much.
together for the sake of what it boils down
誰
to.
が
So,
レースの敵に回るのかもご注目ください。
But we can't tell you now, but who's going to be on your side? Who's going to be the opposing side? You'll have to wait to find out.
good, how's it going?
でこの 7.0 拡張の全体のテーマとしては、ファイナルファンタジー14新たな冒険の幕開けというテーマを抱えています。
So the main narrative theme for Final Fantasy XIV 7.0 is a journey of new discovery.
もちろんストーリーもこれまでの拡張パッケージ同様、RPG 丸1本分の体験しっかりお届けしていこうと思います。
And as always, we plan on providing players with a full standalone RPG's worth of story and experiences with this single expansion.
そのきっかけとなる王位継承レースとは何なのか。
What, however, will that story entail? What is this contest?
トラル大陸にはどんなエリアや冒険が待ち構えているのか。
What adventures await in this new land?
そしてエメトセルクも言っていたこの黄金鏡というキーワードは一体何なのか。
And what is this city of gold that Emmett Selk talked about?
もちろんこれまで同様に皆さんに驚いていただく仕掛けというのもご用意していますので、ぜひそのストーリーお見逃しのないようよろしくお願いします。
And of course, we have a lot of other surprises. I can tell you right now, they're going to be big ones.
まあ僕らもここからね、6.0 でストーリー1回ハイデリンゾディアーク編完結して、この物語がどう皆さんと一緒に転がっていくのかめちゃくちゃ楽しみにしてますので、ぜひ引き続き皆さんと一緒にファイナルファンタジー14作っていきたいと思います。
I mean, I know you guys really enjoyed the Hydaelyn Zodiac series, but we have something that's even better waiting for you in Dawntrail. We hope you enjoy it.
ではここから、新たな冒険の舞台となるトラル大陸に関して、北米のファンフェスに情報をさらに付け加えて、お届けしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next up, let's talk a little bit more about Tyrol, and we're going to start by expanding on some of the info that released back in Vegas.
これまでの冒険の舞台は三大洲と呼ばれる地域でした。
So up until now, we've spent most of our time on the three great continents.
今回はドーントレイルの冒険により活動地域が西側、海を越えた西方へ広がっていきます。
But as we talked about last time, our adventures in Dawntrail will be taking us far to the west.
ですので今回の拡張だけではなく、今後皆さんの冒険の舞台は惑星ハイデリン全体へと及んでいくことになります。
But again, this doesn't mean that we've seen all of Heidelin, most of Heidelin, not all of Heidelin.
では前回の北米のファンフェスでもお伝えした、プレイヤータウントライオラというところに関して追加の情報をお伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next we're going to talk about that main hub, the main center player hub that the Warrior List of Light will be operating from during Dawntrail.
これまでのプレイヤータウンよりもかなり多民族、多くの民族入り乱れた、街という特徴になってます。
So this city of Tuliyolao will be far different from the existing player hubs that the players have seen before.
これまではスクリーンショットとアートワークでご紹介したんですが、開発が進み動画の準備ができましたので動画でご覧いただこうと思います。
So the last time we were only able to show you the city via screenshots and artwork, but this time we've prepared some special in-game footage. So with that in mind, roll the tape.
This looks. Oh, I love that it's two swords in the back of the thing. That's actually so sick. Okay. Oh, snap, dude. I love that the two swords are behind his back. That means that the draw animation for it is going to be sick, and the way that the weapons come out, it's going to be so good, dude. Yeah, Viper is going to be so hyped. It's going to be so cool. I also love that it's not like Corsair. Like, the name is unique, the whole thing is unique. It's actually so cool. Like, the fact that they're calling it the Viper class is actually so fire. That's incredible, actually. That makes me so happy.
サウンドディレクターであるソケンからコメントを預かってたんでした。
So before we continue, we had a little message from Soken, our sound director.
今の動画の曲まだまだモックアップなので、サンプルだと思ってくださいと、伝えてほしいと言われてます。
So he asked me to tell you that the music playing in the video is just a mock-up.
なのでもっとすごくなるから期待しててくださいとのことです。
And that the final track will be a lot better.
Interesting. So the song that they're playing in the actual trailer is not the final song for the trailer.
多数の民族文化が溶け合っているというお話を先ほどしました。
So as I mentioned before, the city is far different from the major cities on Heidelin. It is a culturally diverse, pluralistic state.
トレーラーで主人公と剣を交えていた2つの頭を持つマムージャの王グルールジャジャによって統治された国です。
So that massive two-headed Mamulja that we saw the Warrior of Light fighting with in the trailer, that's the current ruler of the nation and king of the Mamulja, Galul Jaja.
このトライオラ、オールドシャーレアンと、カイロで
I mean, I literally did Criterion before this was starting like 2 hours ago, and that.
But the Mamulja aren't the only peoples living in the city. On top of that, it appears the city has an established trade route with Old Charlia.
今回ご覧いただいた、動画ウォークスルーですが、まだまだ NPC の配置が行われていませんが、非常に多くの密度あるオブジェクト、グラフィックスアップデートの効果ご覧いただけたんじゃないかなと思います。
So in that walkthrough that you just saw, you saw that there were no NPCs there. Those will be added later. But hopefully you got an idea of what the town will look like and all of the high quality of all of the objects that we have thanks to our graphical update.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks so good with the update. It looks so
では
good.
続いてフィールド行ってみましょう。
So next I'd like to introduce you to some of the new areas that you'll find in Tyrol.
トラル大陸のフィールド、まずは前回ご紹介したオルコパチャとヤクテル樹海についてです。
I want to know what that.
Okay, so
dark
first we're going to
purple
start
area
off with the
is.
two areas that we talked about in Las Vegas, Urcopacha and Yaktel.
こちらも 開発が進んでまいりましたので、今回は動画で、ウォークスルーご覧いただこうと思います。
And since we talked last, development, of course, has continued, and we are ready to show you some in-game footage. Roll it.
Oh, I love the music. It's like so calming. And it fits the nature of this too so well. This is actually, look at like the water. Like the water looks so good. Oh, I actually love this. This is so sick. The music is so adventurous. Like, all of that is navigatable. I already know for a fact. You can travel all of that. That's so sick. It's gonna work perfectly that it's like a summer theme. It's coming out in the summer. Like, this is so genius. It's so genius. That is a future carriage as a mount thing. There's no, you know? That's actually so sick. I mean, the fact that it's like next summer is so far away, but like at the same time, it's
ま
not
だま
that
だ
far
開
away.
発中のエリアではあります
Like,
が、
that's the
これ
scariest
まで
part.
今回
It isn't
これまで
actually that
以上
far
に環境設定、自然環境にかなり、注力した自然なエリアというのをご覧いただけたかと思います。
Again, what you saw is still under development, but we've worked really hard on these areas, focusing on creating landscapes that feel even more real and natural than ever before.
まあ動画だけだとね、どうしても分かりにくいところはありますが、皆さん
Yeah, the
歩い
scenery
て
is not only
いただければ、
gorgeous, it
その
looks
グラフィックスアップデートによる、密度の
And the
高
thing
さ、
also is
クオリ
that
ティの
there's a
高さ
missing
感じていただ
color
け
in
る
the
と思いま
current
すので、
version of the
楽しみに
game
していただければと思
that
い
they're
ます。
fixing
I mean, it's a little bit hard
with
to
this
tell in this
version.
video, but we've been taking full advantage of that first graphical update coming with Dawntrail that you're really going to be able to notice this when you get in and play the game.
Yeah.
では続いて、
I already
ここまでは北米でもお話した情報なので、
It's
さらな
so
る新エリアを、アートとスクリーンショットで見ていきたいと思います。
But these two areas we already talked about in Las Vegas. Today, we're going to bring you something new, some new areas, especially for London.
Ooh. Okay.
こちらコザマルカという首都であるトライオラの南に広がっている密林地帯です。
Okay, so Kozamaukka is a very dense jungle located
Okay.
to the South Tyrol's capital city of
Okay, this is the
Tuliolao.
jungle area?
ドントレーラーのトレーラーの中にもあの特徴的な、巨大な岩登場していたと思います。岩のある上部とそれから下部2つのエリアに分かれている
Look
の
at
が
like the
こ
bottom of
の
the
エリアの
hidden
特
area
徴
right
となっ
there.
てい
See,
ます。
like that's like a whole little
All right,
paradise
so the
section right
unique
there.
rock formations
Like,
that you
this
saw in the
area is
trailer are located in this area, and they split the jungle into upper and lower areas through which countless rivers flow.
特に上層と下層の間にある巨大な滝大瀑布も大きな特徴になっています。
And there are a lot of waterfalls in between the upper and lower areas as well.
ここに住まう部族も、多種多様新たな出会いが皆さんを、待ち構えています。
Several different peoples call this region home, meaning there's much adventure to be had.
ではこちらコザマルカ、開発中のスクリーンショットをご覧いただこうと思います。
All right, so let's take a look at some in development screenshots.
Oh, see, that's freaking
この
so
今回ご
pretty.
紹介するスクリーンショットはいずれも
I
下
just
層
screenshot
から
this
の
and just
風
make
景
it
に
my
なってます。
background.
So the screenshots that we have here are from the area's lower elevations.
今までではちょっと作れなかったような景色環境よく見えてるんじゃないかなと思います。
We were able to create a new type of area that feels very unique from the areas that we've created in the past.
今回特にですね空気感とかそれから光の表現というものに非常にこだわって開発を進めてます。
And as you can
Like
see,
the
special
lighting
attention
with the
has been
sun,
paid
with the
to lighting to
reflection,
create this
like
perfect
the whole
atmosphere.
thing is so clean.
そしてこちら、
It's so cool.
昼間の様子ですね。
And here is the jungle in midday.
大瀑布から流れ落ちた水がいくつもの川となり、支流にこうやって注ぎ込んできていると。
And so the waterfalls from the upper elevations feed the countless small rivers that flow out of the jungle to the sea.
右に見えるのが集落ですね。そして中央の木にもよく見ると、上の方に建造物があったりするのがわかると思います。
And so on the right, you can see a small village, and even in that tree in the center, you can see a small building located within the tree.
そしてこちら、最後はやや引いた状態の、円形ですね。
And so we've zoomed out a little for this next shot.
まあ見たところ、あまり危険な雰囲気というのは感じられないと思うんですが、果たしてどういった物語になるのか、いろいろ想像していただけると嬉しいです。
So from here, it doesn't look that dangerous, but you all know what lurks in the shadows.
Is actually pretty cool.
さて、ちょっと続いてももう1エリア紹介していきましょう。
All right, so let's move on to our next area.
I'd
ま
love
ず
to
は
know
後で
what
ご覧いただ
it
きま
might
す。
look like in a
Starting with some
scenario with like
artwork.
different weathers as well. What do you mean secret?
Wait.
What does that mean?
What?
In-game secret?
Oh, it's a mistake.
Bro, there's a thing back there that's like involving it. Okay, so
まあ
like
先ほどまでご紹介してきたところ
the
と随分
artwork
雰囲気が変
earlier
わり、
in the
荒野のような
keynote
雰囲気
showcased
だと
like
思い
this
ます。
this
So this
pyramid
arid
thing that was
desert-like
like
region is
it looked
completely
so
different from
crazy
the
actually.
previous.
まああそこにある巨大な
Something
シークレットの
was showcased in
も
the
ちろん
key art
マ
beforehand
ッ
for
プオブジェ
that.
クトではないで
This is
す
a。new image.
And so we have that big secret. That's not a map object. That's not going to be in the real game if that wasn't obvious.
But look at the bottom of that. Look at the other section though. That doesn't look
あのエリアにですね、
tribal as much. It looks more
ものすごく
modern and
重要な
industrial. That
ものがあ
right
るんです
side
けど、
looks more
あまりに
industrialized.
もスポイラーが激しすぎる
So
ので、
that's the problem.
シー
See,
クレットって
there's
書い
going
と
to
い
be
てくれ
a
ってお
war
願いを
between
したの
people
で、ああな
trying
って
to
ます。
modernize
So yeah, what we have there is
Corral
something that is very, very
versus
pivotal to the
keeping it
story.
the
It's a
traditional
huge
tribal
secret,
style, and
and
that
we didn't
battle
want
is
to
going
show
to
it
be
here
the point
because
of that.
we wanted you to experience it in game. So I made sure that they put secret up there.
Bro, it's like a gigantic
なので、
purple
こ
pyramid
の
of death
まあ
type
気
of
象公
ordeal.
園などでお見せ
That's
し
what
て
it's
し
going
ま
to
う
be,
と、
and it's going to be
ま
so
あ皆さんの
crazy to
楽
look
し
at
みを
it.
ね大きく損なってしまう可能性があるので、ぜひですね
I
プレイヤー
can't
の
believe they put a
皆さ
secret in
ん
the
ご自身で
key
見ていただけたら
art,
な
man.
と思ってこういう対応をさせてもらってます。
Again, we want to show a lot of information here, but we also don't want to ruin your game experience. And so for this, because it's such a big secret and it's so exciting, and we
Wow.
want you to experience that in game, we've decided to keep it under wraps for now.
Shalawani?
このエリアの名
Wait, that
前
sounds
シャロニー荒野と
fire, though.
言います。
All right, so the name of this area is Shaloni.
Shaloni. Okay.
トラル大
Shalawani,
陸中央部に広がる
This
荒
area
野。
region is located in central
So it is a
Tyrol.
relatively
is
flat,
also in the
rain-starved region in central Tyrol.
セーリン線が発見されたことによってこのエリア近代化が進んでいます。
But here, civilization is experiencing a
Oh
boom
my
due to a
god,
recent
man.
discovery
Yo,
of
if the,
cerulean
yo, if the
deposits.
Baronians
まあ
are
セーリン線って
involved, I'm gonna
ちょっと
be
日本語で
so
言うとね
lost with it.
何ってなると思うんですけどセー
like
リン
they
水に湧き出る
just don't
泉
get
の
enough.
ことですね。
And so basically, there are these kind of springs where the
Magitech
cerulean
armor is
bursts up through the
used
ground.
with cerulean.
さあこの大陸での冒険だんだんなんか夏休みなのか本当にっていう感じにちょっとなってきたかな
No,
と
dude, that's
思い
what
ま
it's
す。
gonna be.
So again, we mentioned summer vacation before, but the more we
Because
see of
there's
Tyrol,
going to be an
the more we
argument
realize,
between
the less we understand
certain
about
scions who
Tyrol.
believe in the
じゃあスクリーンショット
modernization
も
of the
まだ
world.
まだ開発
Because
中です
like
がお
in,
見せしましょう。
the thing
All
is
right,
like
but let's take a look
Tyrol,
at some in
Tyrol
development
isn't
screenshots.
like third world per
かな
se,
り
but
広
it's
い荒
clearly
野が広がって
not
ま
in
すね。
current technology.
So yes, unlike the
in
dense jungles that we
comparison
showed
to
before,
like,
this area is a lot more open.
you know,
このエリアは
Take the
あれです
world
ね
with the Crystarium
バイクの
and-
マウントなんかが大変似合いそうですね。
So yeah, it looks like this would be a
Yangsha
good place to break out your
and
motorbike
Ishgard
mounts.
and like Limsa and like they don't use elegant
機械
technology.
化
Like there's
そ
no
れから
technology being used.
技
Everything is
術
so
進歩というの
very
が目覚まし
very
く進んできて
untechnological.
お
So
り
there's going to
さ
be
ま
a
ざまな
divide
人や
between
物との出会いが
technologically
皆さんを待ち
like
構えてい
adding
ま
tech
す。
to the universe of Tyrol versus
So yes,
keeping it
you'll
like,
see a
as
lot
it
of
is
newer
traditional.
technology and
Like
machines,
even
as well
a
as encounter
railroad,
the
as
people that
technological
built
as it
them.
is for like a
先
transportation
ほどの
system,
ねシークレットの部分がね一番このエリアの特徴なんでお見せできなくて残念ではあるん
and
ですが
carry the thing on the back.
Again, as
and
I said
just
before,
walk.
this area also hides a very, very big secret, but one that I won't be showing today.
この後のまた情報でもちょっとずつ
Because people are
あれ
probably
こんな
not
雰囲気なのかなみたい
okay
な
with.
情報出てくるので、
Here's
こ
what
の
I'm
後
thinking
の
actually. You're
基調
going to
講
have
演
a
もちょっと見ていっ
divide
てください
between the use
Again, we won't
of
be talking about
metal
it today,
and
but
the
there
use
may
of
be some
non-metal.
things, some
So,
hints in other things that we have for you today
That's what
that
I
may
say.
give you
I
a
mean,
better
I
idea
personally
of
think
what
when
is
I
in that
heard
secret
it
area.
from the
も
US
ちろん荒野ば
keynote
かりが
that it
広が
was
っ
going
て
to be
いるわけ
divided
では
like
な
a
く
Marvel
このエリ
Civil
ア
War
こうした
scenario.
地域もあ
Like
ってですね
I made that
さまざ
reference
まな
again
文
to
化の
kind
融
of
合と
showcase
いう
that
の
I
が
think that
行
that's what
わ
it's
れて
going
ま
to
す
be. Now,
Of
who
course,
will
it's
be
not
on each
all
side
empty wastes out there.
is
The area
up for
features
grabs,
locations such
but-
as this one too that are populated by a variety of peoples.
Like in my mind,
かな
I
り
thought
の
that the
ドラマ
the
性
Love
高い
of
物
Yours
語
would be
用意してい
separated. Like
ま
I
すの
figured
で
that
ストー
we
リー展
would
開
side
にぜ
with
ひご注
Alpha
目
and
くだ
Alize
さい
would be like on
Right?
the
As for
opposing
what
side.
drama awaits
But I
you
feel
here,
like
as
they
well
would
as the other
separate
areas
the
that we showed
siblings.
today, you'll just
If they
have to look
separated the
forward to.
twins, that would be like a huge pain.
では
So
エリアの紹介これぐらいにして、
I don't know. The thing is, like,
前
there
回
are certain
北米
people
で
who
ご
I've
紹
seen
介した
together and
ペ
have
ル
not
ペル
seen
族
together.
に続き
It's kind of hard to
もう
actually
一
piece to who might be with
ユコ
whom.
部族ちょっと紹介してみようか
I
なと
think
思い
the
ます。
relationships
So
you
moving on from areas,
establish
next
in
up, we'd like to
Endwalker
talk
can
a little
actually
bit
give you a
about
clue
the
as to
type of
that,
peoples
but
that
it's
you'll
not like
meet
set in stone.
in
No.
Tyrol.
Like in my
Ma,
mind, I feel like
これはね、皆さん、
Oriange
ちょっと
and
見たことはあるだろうな。
Thancred would be on the opposing side.
So this next one,
like,
some of
again,
you
I don't know.
may recognize them.
こち
You got
ら
the Moblins. Okay.
名
W.
前をモブリン
The
族と言いま
Moblins
す。
though.
And they are called the Moblins.
エオルセア地域ではゴブリンと呼ばれている部族ですが、基本的には同一部族ですね。
So they strongly resemble the goblins that reside in Eorzea, but they have their own unique characteristics.
ちょっと特徴をご紹介しましょう。
And let's take a look at those characteristics.
先ほどご紹介したコザマルカに住む、一つの部族です。
They're not in the
So these
jungles.
moblins mainly reside in the previously mentioned jungles of Kozamauka.
三大州に住まうゴブリン族はメカが
Because
大好き
the
でした
goblins I
ね。
found outside of Limsa.
So, and unlike the goblins of the three great continents who are expert builders and tinkers,
こちらは調達の達人ということで大きく考え方が異なっているようです。
these moblins are experts in gathering and procuring items.
彼らとの協調でですね、どんなものづくりが、行われていくのか楽しみなところです。プレイヤーの皆さん、
He
特にね
kinda likes us a lot,
クラフターとか
so
ギャザラーと
I think
か、
Yushtolo would
絡んで
be
くる
the
可能
same
性が
thing.
非常
I
に
think
高いん
it's
じゃ
like
ないかなと
Thancred,
思います。
Yushtolo, Oriange.
And
on
so
the
with
opposing
these
side.
moblins and allies, just think of all the wonderful things that adventurers might create, especially our crafters and gatherers.
And I think Cryle too.
では
Like if I had to really put it into perspective,
エリアの
like a
追
hot
加
take,
情
it'd
報
be
を
like
お
us,
届けしてまいりま
Alphano,
した。
Estinian,
All right, I think that's
Raha, and you got
about enough
Alize,
today.
Oriange,
That's all we can say
Thancred,
regarding
and
Tyrol.
Yushtolo,
Regarding
and then
Tyrol.
Cryle kind
で
of
は
probably
さ
would
ら
be
に
in the middle somewhere.
黄
Or
金の
she'll
レ
be
ガ
on
シ
the
ー
other
の
side too.
コンテンツも含めた全体の内容、北米の基調講演おさらいしつつ新情報を混ぜながら進めていきたいと思います。
Now, I'd like to talk more about the other features and content that await the Warriors of Light in Dawntrail.
Let's go. We're doing 100, baby. So clean.
皆さんのおかげで
I wonder if you'll
つい
try to
に
emphasize on
皆
what's
さ
going
ん
to
のレベ
happen
ルが
after level 100. Because that's kind of the conversation.
到達
It's
するこ
like,
とになります。
we already
As you
hit
know,
level
we'll be
100
taking the
thing.
level cap into triple digit territory, level 100, and that's thanks to you.
Yeah. Because I know that he's unsure about what to do with the next expansion.
皆さ
If
ん
it goes
レ
to
ベル
110
最
or
後
if they
どれぐら
switch
い
it
ま
or
で
something.
行きたいですか
I don't
How
know.
far do you want to go? We're at 100 now. How far do you want to go?
Because going,
2,000.
because going from level 1 to 100
ね
is
あんまり
kind
レ
of
ベ
a
ル
lot.
の桁が上がりすぎてもね
So if they go to
The
like
UI.
110, same
More
thing. man.
Yes
Going from level 1 to
Too many
110
numbers.
would be...
That's it. The XP bar is just
せっかく一回ね桁下げたの
That's
に
right. We got rid of some of those zeros, so we're gonna have to add.
もちろんクラフターやギャザラーの皆さんもすべてレベルキャップ100に、させていただきます。
And of course, this will be for all jobs, including disciples of the land and hand.
Blue Mage?
では続いてバトル
Okay,
コンテンツに関して
wait. This is
ちょっと新
important,
情報も交えつつお伝えしていきたいと思います
All right, next, I want to talk a little bit about some of 7.0's core battle content. We have some new things to show you as well.
Imagine. They're like no
ま
more
ず
2
フ
minutes.
ィールドのアクティブタイムイベントいやそれからモブハント新しいトレジャーハント、これらすべて、いつも通りしっかりたくさん用意させていただいてます
So,
I
active
like
time events, the
this
fates,
art.
the hunt, treasure hunts, we're going to have all these.
Cool.
でもちろん新しいダンジョンというのもたくさんあります。
Oh, you
And of course, we're working on
this
many
purple
new
pyramid
dungeons as
thing I
well.
saw in the key art in the background is crazy.
Dungeon.
Actually,
It's a
it's like a
dungeon.
modernized thing, dude.
This is a dungeon.
It'd be crazy.
ダン
The
ジョン
thing
の
is,
数
like, I
も
don't
で
know
す
who the
ね、これ
opponents
ま
are going to be
で
besides
以上
the
の
freaking two-headed
同数
Memoria,
しっ
bro.
かり用意させていただいて
It
ます。
would
制作順調に進んで
be
ます
insane。if the
Okay, and
Garleans
we're
are
gonna have at
involved.
least
I'm
as
just letting
many
you know. If
dungeons
the
as we had
Garleans
in
are
the past
involved, I'm going to be
expansions.
so
今回
like my
はいく
brain's
つ
going to
か
explode.
のダンジョンについてスクリーンショットや
I
アート
don't
ワ
think
ー
it's
ク
the
で
Ascians.
ちょっと
I think we're
さら
done
に
with the
追加情報
Ascians.
と
But
して
it
お
could
伝え
be
して
the
いこうと思いま
Garleans,
す。
and that would
Right, so
just be
next,
like
let's take a look at some art
like
and screenshots
wild.
showcasing a few of those dungeons in development.
と言いながらこのアートも新情報だよね。
But yeah, this art, this is awfully new.
まずスクリーンショット1枚目。
Bruh.
All right, off to our
This
first
is on
screenshot.
fire.
ダンジョン
Okay.
This is a dungeon.
Dungeon.
This is on
This is a
fire.
dungeon.
Yeah, we're starting here.
Dun-
We're going down the route.
Area,
Okay,
dungeon.
I get it. I get it.
Dungeon.
It's a
It kind
dungeon.
of reminds me a little bit of
Okay,
like
as long as you're
Lapis
sure.
Analysis, like we
ま
know
あ
in the swampy
ダンジョンって言うと
jungle
ね
area.
どうして
Cool,
も
I get
こ
it.
う
I'm
洞
down
窟
for
を
that.
イメージさ
The
れがち
music will be
なんです
fire.
が、この
We're gonna get attacked by
一
wildlife.
見川の
It'd
普
be
通のフィールドに見え
crazy
ると
if
こ
a
ろ
thing
こ
like
ちら
stops the
ダンジョ
ramp
ン
and attacks
で、
it.
なん
It's
と
like a
ジャングル
gigantic
クル
thing.
ーズからスタート
Bruh.
します。
Anything
So
can
yeah,
come
when
from these
people think
jungles.
dungeons, they usually think like caves, but looks like this one will start off as a river cruise.
まあね、ちょっとどんな戦闘とかね
River cruises.
キャラクター同士の掛け合いとか繰り広げられるのか今からちょっと楽しみですね。
But I'll let you imagine what kind of battles and player interactions are going to go on there.
Because
で
even
もちょっ
that,
と落ち
even
たくない
that,
ね。
like
I don't want to fall in the river.
craft
No,
of a
no,
transition,
not a good
like,
idea.
that doesn't even
Yeah.
look like it's
Like
technologically
crocodiles,
advanced.
piranhas.
So that seems like
Yeah,
it's like a man-made, homemade thing from the people
こちら
from Terral. You know what I mean? Like
まあ
I
一
don't
見
really
すると
think
ちょ
that
っ
that's
とアー
what
トワークにも
I think that's going to be the
見え
whole
るかもしれ
point
ま
of
せん
the
が、こちら
debacle.
実機の、画像になります。
So I know this looks a lot like artwork, but this is an actual in-game screenshot.
This is freaking crazy. Actually.
川登りなのか川下りなのかそれらを向かった先
The
がこん
lighting
な
for
感
the
じです。
caves from both angles
So yeah,
is
are we
so
going upriver or downriver?
it's so
Who knows? But at
heavily
the end of the cruise,
showcased
this
with the
is what's
graphic on things.
awaits.
It's so
い
incredible.
やアートに見え
You
るよ
can't.
ね。
They
It does really
literally
look like artwork.
they can't recreate that imagery with the two
この
lightings with
環
the
境セ
cave
ットア
thing
ッ
and the
プして
current
い
engine.
る
They
開
can't.
発者今回
The
ロンド
way
ン
how
の
the
方
light
に来てます
spreads
ん
towards the
で、
bottom of
後
the
ほど
floor,
開発パネルで
it'd
も
be
こう
different
いった
in
お
game
話しして
currently.
くれると思います。
It wouldn't
So
look
yeah,
like this.
the team that actually worked, one of the members of the team that actually worked on this, and the environment team is here today, and is going to be up here on stage. So looking forward to meeting and hearing what he has to say about this.
W. Wow, what in the world?
え
Oh, you know what
さ
this
て
actually reminds me
さ
of?
らに
It'd be crazy
雰囲気
if this is
一
like
転して全
Sahagin
然また
territory,
変
but
わ
it's
っ
like a
たこれも
different
ダンジ
tribes
ョン
sort
で
of
す。
thing.
All right, and now
That'd be
we're somewhere
crazy.
completely different. This also is one of the new dungeons.
これもねなんかアートに見える。
It wouldn't make
This
sense
is
to me
also
because
very,
like
yeah, it looks like art.
the
こち
Sahagin
ら
are
は外なの
so
かそれか
aquatic based,
何か
and
の
like
一
they
部なのか
prefer
自
to
然
be
地形
lower
と
in the ground.
人工物の間
and
に
closer
何
to
か
water.
紫色の
This is the
新
exact
植
opposite.
物、存
But
在してますね。
it almost
So
looks
is
like
this somewhere
coral
outside
reef,
or
though,
inside?
kinda?
Is it a part of something? Are those natural formations or man-made? And what are those purple things growing everywhere?
It'd be crazy if it's like
先ほ
like
ど
an
のエ
anemone
リアを
thing,
も
right?
う少し上が
It
った
looks
ところに
almost like
なるんで
aquatic
しょうか。
life.
And here's another look of the same dungeon, but up from a little higher.
But it's also like a castle.
明らかに、雰囲気遺跡と思われるものがあるんですがちょっと雰囲気異様な感じですね。
So yes, we can see some strange architecture that resembles ancient ruins.
これまでに光の戦士の皆さんが冒険してきた
Right,
ど
but
の
like,
エリアともちょっ
That's
と
the
違
same
っ
thing that would
た印
happen
象
in
になっているんではない
another
かと思い
scenario with
ま
like
す。
underwater
Yes, this
stuff.
is
You know?
far different from any place the warriors of light
Like we
have
have
journeyed before.
underwater ruins.
では
normally,
ダ
but
ンジ
these
ョ
are
ンのお
like
話
above ground.
最後にですね、開発中の他のダンジョンの、まだちょっと実機はお見せできないんですがアートワークを2枚ほど持って
But
き
it
ま
wouldn't
し
make
たの
sense
で
for
ちょっと
Sahagin
ご
to
紹
live
介
in
して
this
いこうと思い
mountain
ます
area.
So finally, we have some artwork for 2 more dungeons that we'd like to show you, but you're going to have to use your imaginations to visualize how they're going to turn out in-game.
まず1枚目
So this is our first.
Ooh,
まあ
like a
こちらま
catacombs
さに
dungeon kind of
It's a
thing. This is
dungeon.
actually sick.
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon
This is actually so sick.
古代の遺跡
I
の
actually
ようです
like
が
that they
しっかり
use
したこういう
the
ね構
darkness
造
to
を
kind
持
of
ってる
shadow
っていうふう
play
にね
like
アー
a
ト見えます
wall.
ね。
But
But you
again,
can't
this
see
also
behind
has that
that.
look of sturdy built ancient ruins to it.
こちらは
This
すで
is
に
so sick.
レベルデザイナーのレベルデザインが終わり、そのレベルデザインに合わせた構造をアートチームがこうデザインしてってるからですね。
Okay, but what you see here is not concept art. In fact, the level design for the dungeon is already complete, and this artwork was created to help the modeling team.
Oh, it is
本当はですね、
very. It's like
こう
tree
いう
roots underneath as
橋の
well.
あたりにです
That's
ね、
actually some
アート担
fascinating
当者の
information
こ
right
うスタッ
there.
フからの注意書き、モデリングするための注
I
意書き
wonder
と
what
か
the
設定
blue
が
is at the
ものすご
bottom.
い
I
数
don't
書
really
き込
feel
ま
like
れてるん
it's
ですが、
water.
さすがにねお見せするわけにい
I feel
かな
like
い
it's
ので
something
ちょっと消してきました
So now, artwork like this usually has a lot of text written in the margins to help the designers. It's filled with lore and secrets. But we just kind of cut that out because, to avoid spoilers. Sorry.
そしてもう一枚
Okay, and now for the surprising one.
This is the most anime thing ever.
メカニカル
This kind
Summer
of looks
vacation?
like base Omicron from
Summer vacation.
Endwalker.
Summer vacation.
Yes
But it's obviously not there.
maybe cold capsule
Oh,
Yes,
stay
yes.
cold because it's so hot.
I
maybe
don't think
Okay.
that there's anything. I'm trying to like look at the screenshot to see if
こ
there's
ちらも
anything
ダ
here.
ンジョンしかもメインストーリーに登場す
This
る
art
ダン
style
ジ
is
ョンなん
insane,
ですがあまりのね機械文明の発展にちょっとびっくりしますね
So yes, this is a dungeon for the 7.0 main scenario. But again, unlike the nature that we've seen before, this has a lot of mech.
詳細な解説は差し控えますが
I don't know
やはりこの
what it could possibly
7.0の冒険単なる光の
I mean,
戦
the
士の
problem is
夏
that, like,
休みでは
Ceruleum is
終わらなさそうな
So it's
気
got
配
to be like
が
a
漂
Magitech
ってま
factory.
す
So yes, it looks
my
like
God,
Dawntrail
it's a
is going to be a
Magitech
little
research
bit
facility.
more than your ordinary summer vacation.
It has to be a Magitech research facility.
では、
You know
こ
what would be
のダンジョンに
crazy is if
登
they're
場
like
する、
experimenting
強敵
with people?
ボスの一体をちょっとご紹介しようかなと思います。
All right, so
That
now that
would
we've
be
seen where you're going to
that'd be
fight,
freaking crazy.
let's find a little bit about more about who you're
It'd be
going to fight.
crazy
まあ
that they're
前回は
actually
ね、
experimenting with the
透滅
people
戦
and the
の
monsters
相
that
手
are
を
in
表
the
示し
area
ました
of
が、今回ね、
Terra,
透
and
滅
they
戦で
put
は
them
な
in
い
the
んです
facility
が
sort of thing.
So last time in Las Vegas, we showed one of the raid bosses.
バリガレマンダに続いてもう一体大型のモンスターの紹介となります
That's what it has to
And
be.
this one is not a
Or
raid boss
dungeon.
like Valagarmanda that we showed in Las Vegas, but we have a very important and large enemy to
Velagamanda
show you.
is the Esper. Yo, is that another variation of
名前をですね、今回ご紹介するのはエリミネーター
Eliminator? Yo, this thing looks like
どん
Alexander.
どんどん夏休みから遠ざかっていく
Yes, we're getting a little bit further away from summer vacation again. Yeah?
まあさ
What the
て
fuck is
どんな
this?
形で出会いどんな戦いになるのか伏せておきますが、こういった今まで多分皆さんが黄金のレガシーで
It
ちょっ
has
と
a
想像してたのと
face,
だんだん変
and
わって
like
き
I
たんじゃない
don't
か
vibe
な
with
と思
that.
いま
That's
す。
actually
No, we
kind
can't
of
tell you
nuts,
much
actually.
about it yet, or exactly
It
how
looks
you meet.
okay.
But
It looks like
it's
if
obvious that we're
Alexander.
going against expectations for
It
Dawntrail so
almost
far.
reminds me of
そのこの
Alexander
エリミネー
and
ター
like
ね、
X
機械なのかそもそも生
I
物
also
な
get
のか、
Alexander
ダン
in
ジョン
like
のアートワ
and
ー
like
ク
a like
続いて
imagine
ね
it's like
だ
an
んだ
alien
ん
thing.
謎が深まっ
Like
ていく
imagine it's like an
な
Alexander
っていくかなと思い
Senior.
ます。
Again, it's hard to
Yo,
tell if
that'd be
this is
so
machine or if it
nuts.
is alive
If
or
it was like
something
an
in
Alexander
between.
Senior, I think I wouldn't handle it.
Yeah.
あ
I wouldn't handle it. There's no way that there'd be
じゃ
like
あ
a
続い
Senior
て
thing in
コ
this
ンテンツ
situation.
サ
They
ポ
can't.
ー
They
タ
they
ー
they
まあこ
kind
ち
of
ら
sort
ア
of
ップデ
can't
ートは
bring back
行っていき
seniors.
ますがもちろん
So
今
that'd
回
be
も
nuts,
全ての
actually.
メインストーリーのダンジョン対応させていただいてます。
Okay, next up we have our duty support feature, and
Even
you'll be
if you took
happy to
light
know
from the
that this
first
feature
to
will be
do a thing
available,
where you're
made
almost in the
available
booth,
for
that
all
doesn't-
of the
that
instance
doesn't-
dungeons for
there's no way.
7.0's main scenario.
かなり新しく、コンテンツサポーターとして加わるキャラ
If
ク
they
ターも
announce that
多いで
both
す。
trials
And of course, there's going to be a lot
can be
new,
done
a lot of new
with
characters
duty
that
support,
are going to be
that would
included
be
in this duty support
rad.
feature.
たくさんの
Because in
AI 作らなきゃ
technicality,
いけなくて
granted that the whole
ゲーム
experience
デザ
from
イナー
sort
た
of
ち
ARR
すご
to
い資
Endwalker
格
is
しなが
single
ら
player
開発
based,
進んでます。
right?
But that
They
means
definitely
our
experimented with
game
the Mother
designers and
Crystal
programmers are
trial,
having to work a lot
right?
on
Which
all
is
of the
cool.
new AI.
However, you technically can't do every single thing
そし
super
て多数
single player
の
based,
新
right?
装
So if
備
you can
新
do
ク
the
ラフト、
trials
もち
also
ろん
single player
ギア
based, that
多
would be the
数
most
用意してお
amazing
り
thing
ま
this
す
game is done in like a long
And with all
time.
these new dungeons and enemies, the Warrior of Light will need some proper new gear, and we have a lot of new recipes to make sure that you're
Who's this
properly
guy?
kitted.
おしゃれがね
is that
気
like
になる
minor?
皆さんもぜひご期待
Bro,
くだ
I
さい。
almost was gonna say
And of course, we'll
machinist,
be
and then I
introducing a lot
forgot
of
that
fashionable
it
items
could have
as
been
well.
like a
ではちょっと
crafting and gathering
新しい
thing.
装備の
Bro,
アー
that
トワ
looks
ー
like a
ク見てみまし
machinist
ょう
that。it
So
almost
let's
looks
take
like
a closer look at some
But I
artwork for
know
these new
that it's gotta
items.
be like minor. It's gotta be minor.
ま
What is
ず
this?
ギャザラークラフターもね専用装備当然
Crafter?
すべて一新されます。
All right, disciples
Bro,
of the
the
land and
shoes,
hand will
though.
of course be getting new job-specific gear as well.
モデリングも
This is gathering engineering
第一
gear.
次グラフィックスアップデート
Come
を行った状態で
on. Look at the shoes,
順調に進んで います。
The left almost
どのよう
looks
に
like a
実機で見られ
freaking
るかご期待ください。
So
like a
we're
poker
currently
player.
in the modeling phase of development with our new graphical update. So for now, you're going to have to imagine how these designs will look when
The
rendered in
hat
game.
is fire.
そし
Actually.
てこちらはジョブ専用装
Look
備
at
の
the
一
dancing
部です
man.
ね。
Yo, the
And here
dancing
we
man
have some
is
jobs
so
specific gear for the disciples of war
clean.
and magic.
Yo, Dark Knight
まあ
looks
どれが
sick
どのジョブかは言わなくて
White
も
Mage
大
is
丈夫だよ。
We
incredible.
don't need to tell you what jobs these are for, right?
White Mage looks
今回
incredible.
もジョブ専
Dancer
用装備はで
is
すね、冒険のその
fire.
地域の
Dark Knight looks
特
like
徴
a
デザインにあま
Dark
り寄せ
Knight.
ず、そのジョブのイメージというの
Monk
を
is
ストレートに書き起こすように
Monk
という
is
ふうに
so
ディレクションしてます。
Okay, instead of designing the gear to match more of the geographical or cultural feel of Tyrol, we decided to take a much more straightforward approach with their design.
That actually makes so much sense though. Like I don't mind like a
で
little
は
bit of
続
like
い
a,
て
like a little spice of
新た
Tyrol
な生活系大規模コンテンツ
with the job design, but to keep it traditional to the job
So
design
as I
that makes so
mentioned
much
back in
sense.
Las
That's it.
Vegas, we are planning
That's
some
cool.
expansive new lifestyle content for Dawntrail.
まあ 7.X シリーズにおいてもですね、
Give me like
石ワールド
another
復興
island
とか
sanctuary.
そ
I'm
れから
freaking
無
out.
人島
Give
開
me a
拓
second
に
island.
続く
They can actually
新し
do
い
that though.
生活系
Because
の大規
in
模コンテンツ
technicality,
お
they were
届
like,
けしてい
hey,
く予
we
定です
kind of don't
This
really
will
want
be
to work
new
on this island
content
unless you
that will
want
be
us
featured
to.
alongside
But there's
existing
no reason
content
for them
such
to
as
give us
the
like
Guardian
not a
Restoration
second
and Island
island.
Sanctuary.
なんとかですねこの場で発表したかったんですが、もう少し企画の詳細を詰めたいということで、残念ながら詳細までは今日お伝えできないんですが、日本のファンフェスでは、内容をお
You
届
can
け
give me
できる
5
かと思い
islands.
ます。
I'm doing all
So
of them.
the plan was to show you that new content here, but the team in charge didn't think it was quite ready and wanted just a little bit more time. So we're going to be putting off the big reveal until Tokyo. So we have to wait a little bit longer.
It's
開
fine.
発チーム頑張ってるのですいません許してください。
The dev
No,
team
it's
is
okay.
hard at work, so please forgive them.
We're not mad at you, bro. This game looks
あ
incredible.
りがとうございます。
This game looks freaking incredible.
あ、皆さんの拍手でね、今めっちゃ日
You
本で
already got my
頑張ってくれて
pre-order.
ると思
I'm
い
just
ます。
letting you know. My
All right,
pre-order has
they just
already
heard your,
been
your
given to me.
cheering, and so now they're like, oh, gotta get back to work. Gotta get.
ありがとうございます。
So thanks.
ただ今回の、生活系の大規模コンテンツ、
Crafters
前回
never
ね
stop
無人島開拓は一人で遊ぶものっていう形でしたが、今企画しているのは皆さん多人数で、遊んでいく盛り上がっていくというコンテンツの企画内容になってますので、また詳細の発表をねご期待いただければと思います。
So while Island Sanctuary was more solo content, this new content that we have planned for
Is it like a
Dawntrail
party
is going to be
version?
something that you can enjoy with a lot of people.
Bro, there's gonna be a party island sanctuary. They're gonna call it like a beach vacation, bro. Like a summer beach vacation, bro. I'm
さて
throwing a party
で
at my
は
island. It's gonna be
各種
sick.
バトルコンテンツも
It's gonna be sick.
ご紹介しましょう。
All right, we mentioned battle content a little earlier, but we have a lot more installed.
If
さ
you
あ、
give me
これらのバリアントダンジ
a
ョ
teaser
ン、
of the
8人
ultimates,
レイド、それからもちろん Z シリーズも、
That'll
7.X シリーズ頑張っ
sell
て
me for your
これらすべて作ってまいり
give me
ま
a
す。
teaser
So we'll be
of
adding
that.
new variant dungeons, a new A-player raid, and a new ultimate raid that will be just as challenging as those that become before.
そして
But
当然ながらアライアンスレイドも新シリーズ始まります。
Okay.
And of course, we can't forget our alliances out there.
It'd be
今
crazy
日こ
if
こで
there's
は
like
で
a
すね
new raid
その
scenario.
次
Imagine.
のアライアンスレイドが一体どんなものになるのかご紹介したいと思います。
And so here in London, we are excited to finally announce our latest Alliance Raid series.
Okay. Yeah. It's FF11! It's FF11! Oh my god, that's actually so freaking godlike! Oh my god! That's actually so fire. That is so fire. That's fire.
Thank you.
That is fire. I don't care what anybody says. That's fire. That's
シリ
fire.
ーズのタイトルは
That's fire.
Echoes of
Like, I
Vanadil
can't
と
believe I
いう
didn't
タイ
even
トルでお
think
届
about
けしま
that.
す。
Oh
So our
my
newest Alliance
god.
Raid is Echoes of Vanadil.
MMORPG として
so
大先輩である
clean.
ファイナルファンタジー11運営開始からすでに21年、その運営20周年を記念して我々、次なるアライアンスレイドシリーズはそのファイナルファンタジー11の世界を垣間見る冒険をお届けしたいと思い
Bro,
ま
of
す。
course.
So to celebrate
of
over
course.
20 years of Final Fantasy XI, we are turning to our MMORPG Senpai
Yes.
and stepping into Vanadil to get a glimpse of this wonderful, exciting world.
果
That's
たしてどんな
actually
ストーリ
so
ー、どんなボ
sick.
スが
That's
登場するの
actually
か、
not
ぜひ
only
ご
is
期待
that
ください。
amazing, that's
As for
also
what
genius.
story will
Because
feature,
literally,
who you will meet,
there's
what
a lot of
bosses you will
players who played
fight.
11.
We can't tell you that.
There's a lot of people who played
もち
11
ろん
who
ファイナルファンタジー
like
11から
immediately came
続
to
く、ね、
14.
このファ
And
イナ
there's
ル
a
ファン
lot
タ
of
ジーシリー
players
ズ
who
の
play
長い
14
MMO を楽しん
who've
で
never
いただいて
touched
る
11.
そして今もね
So
ファ
like
イナル
now
ファン
you
タ
get
ジ
to
ー
experience
11
what that felt
遊
like
んでいただいて
in
る
like a
方に
small
も
little
楽
tidbit.
しん
That's
でいた
actually
だける
fun.
内容に仕上げて
That's so fun.
いこうと思ってます。
But we can guarantee that'll be something that longtime fans of Final Fantasy XI and even players of fans right now will be able to truly enjoy.
It's gonna be
じゃあちょっ
so
と質
sick.
問していい
Dude.
です
Oh
か
my
So,
god,
speaking of which, I
man.
have a question for all of you.
11今もやってるんだよなって。
How many people out there are still playing 11?
おおありがとうございます
No,
い
no,
やいや
no, no.
もう11はめちゃくちゃ
I
やったよ
wish.
今は14やって
I
るけど
love
11めちゃくちゃやったよ
11 is
And so,
so
how about
good.
people that, I'm playing 14 right now, so I don't have time for 11, but I played a lot of 11 back in the day.
ああすごいありがとうございます
11
あ
was
りが
such
と
a
うご
good
ざいま
vibe,
す
dude.
長らくですね我々スクエアニックスの
Complicated
MM を
game.
支えていただいて
Very hard
本当に
game.
ありがとうございます
Goodness
So yes,
gracious.
thank all of you who've been supporting Square Enix through our MMORPGs for such a long time.
おそらくですね配信を見てくださってる、方々も大いに今ね手を挙げてくださってるんじゃないかなと思います、
And I bet a lot of people watching on the stream as well have been raising their hands.
ぜひぜひご期待ください
So again, please look forward to it.
That's so sick. This is a massive W. Massive W.
ではさらに、コンテンツ継続してアップデートしていきますよというお話をちゃんとしておこうと思います
And of course, we're going to continue our updates of existing contents as well during the 7.x series.
もう一個一個は説明しませんが
I'm not going to explain each of them here, but you get the
Shoot.
idea.
Rumors up to
もうこ
okay.
れらは
More Hildebrand.
一
Okay.
個ずつ
Deep
言いま
dungeons.
せん、
W.
引き続き
Gold Sauce update.
7.x でも大量のアップデートをお届けしていく予定です
PvP
So yes,
updates
you can
right
expect
here.
updates
Gold
of
Saucer.
all the content you see here.
That's gonna be so sick though. A new
そして
deep dungeon is exactly what we
まあこれだ
need
けじゃ
to
なくて
because
で
like
すね
Orthos
久
and
し
and
ぶり
having
に
4 of them is actually sick.
こちらも
So
予定してます
yeah.
But we have something even more special. And
青魔同士リミテッドジョブとして登場していますがその第2弾新しい次なるリミテッドジョブというものの開発を今進め始めてます
all right, to go alongside Blue Mage, we are currently working on an all-new second limited job.
まあ実装まで、まあ、ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半で実装の予定なのでちょっとしばらくお待ちいただくことにはなりますが
But again, its release isn't currently planned until the latter half of the 7.x series.
まあ、どんなジョブになるのかちょっと聞いてみようかな
Oh my
But
god, Dawntrail
we
is
do
about
hope to
to
tell
be
you more about
like
it soon.
the
But
best.
we're gonna kind of ask you,
Ever.
what do you think it's gonna be?
Yes
Beastmaster makes a lot of sense though, but I don't think that that's what it might boil down to. We will see though.
Beastmaster!
ああビーストマスターあ
I think that
Beastmaster
everyone.
結構いる。
Here's the thing though.
ちょっ
I
と
think that they
聞
heavily
いてみてよ。他に
speculated it
どんなのあ
would
る
be
か。
Anything
Beastmaster,
else?
so they didn't pick that one. However, because the alliance raids are heavy emphasized on FF11, you know, who knows?
いやいやいやいや
I definitely didn't expect them to reveal a new limited job in this one, but I kind of thought that they would eventually add another one.
英語だとなんていうの
I can't remember.
And now
What
here's
is
the
it?
thing. Here's the thing.
からくり師
Not only is there going to be two limited jobs, they're going to obviously have their own separate
yeah.
content,
Puppet
right?
Master.
But they
Yeah,
also
so
have good
あんまり言う
reason
と
to
さ
take those
決まんなんか
limited
それっぽ
jobs
くなっちゃ
and
うから
put them together in new content.
ね
So like, dude, there's
まあでも
actually
やっぱり
so much
パーティー
potential.
プレイではなかなか
Like Blue Mage is
実現で
already
きない
an incredible
遊び
addition to this
とセッ
game.
トで
And obviously, like being able
新し
to
いリミ
use
テッ
it
ド
in
ジョ
like
ブ
endgame
開
ultimates
発
and
し
endgame
て
rage
い
would be
き
really
ますの
cool.
で
But the
まあ
fact
ぜ
that
ひ
there's
どんなも
already
のになるか
this,
お待ちいただ
and
けれ
there's
ばと
going to
思
be
い
a
ます
But
second
yeah, we're
job
really
for that
excited.
as
We're
well.
working on a lot of different ideas,
Right.
something that we can do
This is what's
that's separate
amazing.
from party play, similar to how it is with the Blue
Yeah.
Mage. So yeah, please look forward
If
to it.
I'm telling you right now, if it is Beastmaster or if it's
どんな
anything that's like a
リミテッド
Pokemon
ジョブにな
style
るか
kind
お
of game,
伝えしていける
that
んじゃない
job
か
will
なと
become
思ってます。企
cracked
画は順調
because
に進
literally
んでおります。
they've already
While we can't say any
tested the
more here,
limits of
we
using
do hope
Island
to
Sanctuary.
reveal more information very, very soon.
So literally, if they do the Island Sanctuary thing
各
and
種
make
コ
it
ン
a
テンツア
battle
ップデー
system,
ト、ここま
don't
で
even
触
talk
れ
to
て
me,
きま
bro.
したが、
Everyone's gonna
今
try
回
and
もです
catch
ね
every creature
グラフィックス
known
アッ
to
プデー
man
ト
if
の
it's like a Beastmaster
進捗
thing.
に
That'd
つ
be
いて
crazy,
この
actually.
場でちょっとお伝えしたいと思います。
All right, so now that we've talked about our content updates, I'd like to move on to the planned first graphical update.
前回のファンフェス途中経過お伝えしてますが、その途中経過に対して皆さんからのフィードバック、いただいてます。そこでさらに調整しましたよというのをちょっとお伝えしたいと思って持ってきてます。
Okay, so after showing everyone our progress with the graphical update back in Las Vegas, we've got a lot of player feedback. Over the past few months, we've taken that feedback and we've made even further adjustments.
メインキャラクターの種族アウラだよっていう方。
So how many people here have an Aura character?
I have an alt.
持ってきたのは、
Okay.
このアウラの
Oh, they changed more horns and scales?
Right,
Oh
so we're going
shit,
to
that's
talk a little
crazy.
bit about the auras, horns, and scales.
Okay.
できるだけね皆さんの
It'd be
イ
cool
メー
if
ジ
you can
損なわ
add
ないよう
more
に注意し
or
つ
remove
つ行っている
or
グラフィック
remove
スアップデ
more,
ートなんです
and
が
you can change it.
Again, we've been tweaking
Or
a
even
lot
like
with
the
our new
sizing
graphical
of it.
update.
The sizing
中
of
で
it
も
would be
前
really
回
cool too.
途中経過注目されたのアウラ族の角とかそれから鱗の表現っていうものにいろんなフィードバックいただきました。
So yes, our main goal was to introduce these fine adjustments that won't feel too drastic and ruin that unique look that we've all gotten used to. And if you recall, this includes tweaks to polishing things like the aura horns and scales.
まず次にお見せするのが前回
I'm pretty sure
北
they're
米
gonna
でお
introduce
見せ
new
した
faces and new
途中経過のスクリーン
adjustments
ショ
for
ット
that
です。
too.
Okay, so first off, we're going to start by showing you what we showed you back in Las Vegas.
これがね前回お伝えしたもの。
All right, and this is what we showed you last time.
角の表面とか鱗に結構光の反射があってちょっとエナメルっぽい質感だった自分たちのイメージとちょっと違ったっていうフィードバックも、結構議論として寄せられてました。
So back in Las Vegas, the horns and scales that we showed you were very reflective and had a very strong enamel type of feel, and it was not something that a lot of people had expected.
これはこれでやっぱりこう反射があるので、クオリティとしては
They
比較
might
的高く見え
might
やすい
showcase female
気
rock
はするん
art.
です
They
が
might showcase it. If they don't,
And with this
they
reflectivity,
definitely
I mean,
will
it
in
looks
Japan.
very high quality,
I'm
so it
not-
was
it's-
good for
I don't-
showing off that
I don't
improved
think that they
quality of
will,
the
though.
horns.
我々が
They shouldn't.
3.0 で
They shouldn't do it this
企画した時のアウラの
If they do, I'd
元
be
のイ
shocked
メ
by
ージ
that.
に
I don't-
近づけるようにさらに継続して調整を続けてきました。
But it didn't really match our vision of what we wanted the aura to look like from our original design back at 3.0. So we continued tweaking.
すごい微妙なのでメインキャラクターアウラの人ちょっと一生懸命画面見てください。
All right, and so this is where we are. It's a very, very small change, so look very, very closely.
Okay.
Okay? And
It's a lighting thing. It's the reflection
これ
lighting
が
thing. I
前
get
回
that.
this is
Actually.
before,
after
after.
That's actually good though because you can see the reflection of the lighting with the horn. That actually looks so clean because the lighting on the horn on the male rock star side on his left, the light is reflecting here,
So it wasn't even
even
more-
though it's
more
coming
exciting.
from here.
光沢がね
Like the
強
whole
く出
thing
てい
is
た
covered
質
in
感
light,
をちょ
but
っと
that
落
doesn't
と
make
して
sense. So
本
now
体
you
の
actually
色
have
へ
the
近づ
shadow
けて
and
よりなじませるっていう
detail
ことを
coming
や
to
って
play
ま
with
す。
it. That's
So
actually so
we're
good.
continuing our work on lowering that reflectivity to be able to get the horn color to something more natural and closer to what we originally intended.
Yeah, that's actually so good.
前回お見せした他の種
I'm so cool
族というのもですね前回のものがフィックスではなく、皆さんのその感想フィードバック見てどんどんギリギリまで細かくクオリティアップや調整を続けています。
So this goes for all of the updates for the other races as well. We've been receiving a lot of feedback, and what we showed you in Las Vegas wasn't the final product, but a work in progress.
ちなみになんですけど
Okay?
このスクリーンショットのこのアウラの女性のね首にちょっとライン入ってるんですけど
And so some of you with some very good eyes maybe notice a little line on the neck
これ
of
ちょ
the
っと
female aura.
急いで首くっつけたんでちょっと
And so basically when creating this, we had to rush and like we just took a head and popped it on a body.
これは大丈夫治るんで
We'll fix this. Don't worry.
Bro, that's fine. You do what you gotta do, bro.
次なんですが、
right,
さらに細かいお話をちょっとさせてください。
So we talked about something very detailed, and so for next we're going to talk about something even more detailed.
ファイナルファンタジー14、9番と呼ばれているオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー14が13年前にリリースされ、その時から、より快適に遊べるようにという形で R エルムリボンが作られてます。
So as many of you know, the original Final Fantasy XIV was released almost 13 years ago. Then a couple years after that, A Realm Reborn was released to improve upon the original.
1.0 から遊んでるよ。
How many people here have been playing since 1.0?
I freaking love this
Legacy.
game.
Thank you. で
wish.
その新生版を作るにあたってです
I was too
ね
young to
やはりできるだけ短い期間で作り上げていくということで Q14 のそのモデリングっていうのをうまくアレンジしてここまでやってきたという歴史が実はあります。
So when making the move from 1.0 to A Realm Reborn, we didn't have a lot of time. So we ended up having to repurpose some of the original character models for A Realm Reborn.
今回グラフィックスアップデートではそれらの調整を行う際にこの9番から使っていたモデルというのにも改めて全てに手を入れて完全に新しいものへと進化させることにしました。
And so now, to coincide with the graphical update, we had to revisit our use of these older 1.0 models.
これこそめちゃくちゃ細かいのでちょっとよく見てください。
Okay, this is going to get really, really
People
detailed.
didn't know
So
that actually. That
look
like
carefully.
the 1.0 models were just literally like taken
no, no,
from
no,
1.0
okay,
and
so we
just
have our
thrown on
Lalafell.
2.0. you
こ
know?
れ現在のララフェル
People
で
this is
don't
the
even know
Lalafell
that.
that's in game right now.
す。まあ可愛いですね
Yeah, we're still
Of course,
using 1.0
cute as ever.
models, which is like
ちょっとですね
so.
ここに注目してください。
So I want you to focus on this part of the face.
そのあたりで
It'll
す。
probably
Yeah,
get
right there
sharper,
around the chin.
and the lighting will also be more defined
まあ
on
で
the
きる
right
限りです
cheekbone.
ね
Like you'll
キャラ
see
クタ
the
ーモデル
defining
を
of it.
軽
Like
く
it
か
should
つ
like
高品質に見せ
lower,
るために
and
ロ
there
ー
should
ポ
be
リゴン
more
を実
light
はですね
showcase
ほ
to
っ
actually
ぺた
give
の
you like
下
a
に
difference of his
す
jawline.
ごい四角いポリゴンを無理やり入れてですねそこで顎の影のラインをつけるみたいなすごいなんて言ったらいいんだろうテクニックみたいなことを実はやってます。
So, to ensure character models weren't a burden on the system, but also maintain a high visual quality, we implemented the use of these low polygon shapes. And the remnants of those can kind of be seen today in around the cheek and the jawline, those straight lines.
ただ今回キャラクターの肌の質感を上げてより影がリアルに滑らかに表示されていくためにですねノーマルマップと呼んでいる顔の凹凸データみたいなものっていうのも全て改めてきれいに作り直しています。
Okay, so with the graphical update, however, we went back and we retooled and recreated what is called our normal map data, which in other words is basically this data that's meant to represent the bumps and dips and irregularities of those textures.
そのためですねその新しいグラフィックスの状態に、この旧の状態のモデルをそのテクニックを残したままにしてしまうと逆にその非常に小さいポリゴンが不自然な影を作ってしまうみたいなことが、出てきました。
Okay, however, by doing that, it caused some conflicts with the existing low polygon data that we'd been using since 1.0, creating even these more mysterious bumps and dips in shadows.
わかるかな
Can you tell?
わかる
So there, and
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
ここにねすごい微妙に外側に尖ったポ
There's
リゴ
just
ン
like
が
there's like such a
影の邪魔をしてるん
in
です
So you can see
in
kind
his
of there's
jawline.
these bumps on the chin that are kind of affecting the shadows.
いやわかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ、
Yeah.
And everybody's like, I don't know, what?
ただこれララフェル使ってる方どれぐらいいます
How
Yeah,
many people
I
are using
understand
Lalafels?
No, no.
皆さん自分のララフェルが一番可愛いと思ってますよね
And so, of course, you think your Lalafell is the cutest, right?
まあなのでだからこそこういう細かいその違いっていうのをまあなくさないようにできればしていきたい
This is not even
た
the
だ
final version
これから
of it,
のクオリティアップアップデートを考え
I
ていく
wonder
と
what the
ど
final
うしても
version
そ
will
の
look like though.
味として残していたそのローポリゴンのテクニックみたいなものを取っていかないとさらに綺麗にはならないので、まあ、そういう細かいところまで調整させてもらってますっていうのが今回のお知らせです。
And so I know
And
that
it
some people
still
may look
looks
at these kind of
better
imperfections
than a ton
born from
of
these
games
old
that are out.
techniques as something that makes Lalafells
You know what I mean?
Lalafells. And you know, we didn't want to
like,
get rid of
I give them
all,
credibility for the
because we know that
design.
that's what
Like,
makes the
they're using
Lalafell special.
2013
But
polygons for
moving with
most
this
of their
graphical
stuff.
update and having something that matches that, we decided it was time
So
to at
finally
least
they're kind
touch
of
them
like
up.
getting rid of that to a small degree.
これが最新です。
And so this is the new version.
影がめっちゃ自然になったの分かります？
So you can tell that like the shadow is now much more natural.
すごい細かいんですけど
It's very, very, you have to look
It's a
very,
small
very
detail,
closely.
but it's also still a work in progress, so like it's fine. It's gonna be a thing that they do for every single model, for every single character, for every single
いや
NPC
まあ
on
基
regular
調講演
PC.
で
and
話す
it's
内
gonna
容
be-
なのか
it's gonna
っ
be
て思わなくもないんですけど
I mean, you're probably all wondering, it's like, could we have not done this like at a different panel? Did it have to be at the keynote?
全てのプレイヤーの皆さんの
Like
キャ
you're
ラ
only
クター
seeing it
を
from this specific
何としても
angle.
今皆さんが
When it
思って
works
いる
with
キ
the
ャラクターイメージ
reflection,
のまま
the reflection
よ
of
り
the
クオリテ
lighting
ィアッ
in
プを
game
させていく
will
ために
showcase this so
担
much
当の
better
アーティス
when
ト
you
たち
actually
も
go
僕
through
も
the
こ
storyline,
う
because
目
it's
を
also
さら
going to
に
impact
し
your
て
cutscenes.
今
So the
と
cutscenes are going to
前を
also
こう
look
比
so
較
much
して
better because
ほん
of
の
the
ちょっとで
polygons
も
that they've worked on for
ポリ
this.
ゴンの角があったら
And
何
for
な
the
んだこの
cutscenes
ポリ
as
ゴン
well.
はって言って
The same thing, like the
そういうことを
cutscenes,
日夜
the
やっているので
polygons in the
ぜ
cutscenes
ひ
are also
グラフィ
1.0
ックスアップ
models.
デー
Like
ト
that's
楽
the
しみ
crazy
に
part
してて
about
くださいというお
So-
話です。
But again,
Like
we wanted
going
to show you this
through-
especially because we wanted to show you just how hard we are working on this graphical update. We understand that you all love your characters, and we don't want to change your characters, but we do want to make them look a lot better, and so we're working on these tiniest of issues to improve it. I'm there looking at everything. If I see even a hint of a polygon, I'm like, no polygon! And so, again, this is the extent of the work that we're doing, and we wanted to
If
show
you
that
go
with you
through the
here today.
original saga again, it's gonna feel different. Even if the story is obviously
まあ
the
でも
same, but
これだ
graphically
けだと
watching
ね
everything,
いくら
it'll
な
be
んで
different.
もちょっと
for sure.
細かすぎるだろうということですごい分かりやすいスクリーンショット1個持ってきました。
All right, that was enough talk about the super tiny technical issues. Let's talk about something easy.
グラフィックスアップデートで、帽子と頭装備とですねメガネが同時に装備できるようになるキャラクター集め
Because
て
they're
み
gonna
ました。
start, they're gonna start
And
implementing
so,
things as like
the
fashion
glasses.
accessories.
Helmets, glasses.
Yeah, for sure.
What's easier than that?
They're gonna start implementing a lot of fashion accessories as part of like the grand
という
thing.
わけで第一
So that's
次グラフィックスアップデート順調に作業進んでます。
All right, so development on that first graphical update is proceeding smoothly.
これまでの13年にわたる膨大なアセットアーティストたちがですね必死に調整をしてくれてます。
Our artists are working tirelessly to improve all of our 13 years of graphical assets.
このグラフィックスアップデートやファイナルファンタジー14のグラフィックスがどんなテクニックを使って作られているのか、このファンフェスの開発パネルでも実際にツールの映像などを交えて、お見せしていこうと思います。
So for those of you who want to know more about this topic of graphical update, as well as the kind of techniques that the team uses to create Final Fantasy XIV, we have this great development panel coming up a little bit later that will show you all about how we do this and show you even some of the tools that we use.
I'm absolutely watching that.
かなり面白い内容になっていますので、ぜひ開発パネルの方にもご注目ください。
It's going to be really interesting, so we hope you look forward to it and are here to watch it with
Like,
us.
look at the lighting between the
では
hat and the Rogadin, you know what I mean? If
ど
you
うして
look
も
at
ね
the
スペック上が
Rogadin,
っち
the
ゃうので
lighting,
改
the
めてちょっと
reflection
お
of
さ
him
らい
on
しておきま
his
す。
face,
All right, while we're here, we
And
want to remind you
the,
one more time about the new minimum
and the Elzen doesn't
and
have any
recommended
lighting because
requirements.
of their hat too.
Well,
And you can
準備したよ
see
って
the
いう人。
reflection actually of
How
the
many
hat
people are
kind
ready
of
to go?
bend in light. It actually looks so
Oh.
clean. Like it's actually so
Alright.
clean.
半分ぐらいは大丈夫です
About
ね。
half, that's good.
そこまでめちゃくちゃ高くしないようにしてますので、ぜひすいませんがよろしくお願いしま
We
す。
haven't raised it too much, but please understand. Thank you.
はい。では、残りの時間、この先 7.0 までに、アップデートしていく内容の、追加情報をお届けしていければと思います。
All right, so finally today, I want to talk a little bit about the content we have planned before the release of 7.0.
So we got the Xbox beta.
まあ、ま
That's
ずは
that's up and running. The
北米
Stormblood
で発
free
表さ
trial
せ
up
て
and
いただ
running.
いた XBOX バージョンに関してで
Yep,
す。
that's
All
right
right,
around
first
the
off, we
corner.
have the open beta test for the Xbox version.
That'll be
はい
6.55.
XBOX
We
バー
got
ジ
the
ョンはです
variant
ね
dungeon coming out in 2
来年
weeks.
1月中旬から
And we
2
got the
月
final
に
relic
かけ
for
て
Mandeville
スター
coming
ト
out
さ
in
せていた
January
だ
as
きま
well.
す。
And our test is scheduled to begin in mid-January and continue through February.
このオープンベータでしっかり
I wonder
問題
what
点
information
洗い出してですね
she's gotten on the cloud
7.0
beta testing for
黄金の
the
レガシーより
multiplayer
前
I haven't
に
even checked that.
XBOX バージョンも正式サービスへ移行させていただきます。
This is again to find problems before the release of 7.0 and smooth all of those out so that we have a smooth launch.
ぜひですね、オープンベータプレイをしていただきつつ 7.0 の冒険に、
Viper
Xbox
Ultimate
ファンの皆さん、
and Relic
備えていただければと思います。
So all of our Xbox users out there, we welcome you to join the test and help us make the game great.
I do really hope.
では
Again,
続い
it's
て、
such a
新
far
しい
reach,
7.0、
okay?
7.0 じゃ
But
な
I
い
do hope that they
6.5X で
use the
実装され
graphical
る
update
コンテ
to
ンツ
address
動画を
something
ご用意してきましたので、
in
まずそちらを
relations
ご覧いただこう
to
と思い
ultimate
ます
weapon content.
And so
Or
now
if
for our
they
next
don't tell us
announcement
here
of
at the
6.5X
keynote, they at
content,
least
we
make
have
it
this special
notable
video.
somewhere in like a
Roll
caption.
it.
Because that'd be really cool, actually. This is it's actually great. Oh yeah, this is coming out in later on this patch. I already forgot about that entirely. Actually, Fall Guys already had their collaboration finished in the beginning of October. So yeah, actually so hysterical. And also, the best part about this, I'm pretty sure. I kind of hope that they confirm it. I think that this is permanent as well. Actually, no. I think they mentioned that it was limited time. Actually, I don't know. If this is permanent, though, that'd be godlike. If it's not permanent, I don't know. But, like, if it's permanent, though, that'd be so sick. I do believe that this is perfect. I think that this is such a sick crossover, and if it's permanent, that'd be so sick. There's freaking... Nah, that's it. It's official. It's permanent. No. This confirms it. You get a freaking Fall Guys minion? Nah, it's permanent. It's permanent. Yeah. It's permanent.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Oh, see, boom, there you go. October 31st, Halloween.
14のゴールド操作に
There
い
you go.
よい
Now
よ
your
フ
confirmation.
ォー
In
ルガイ
10
ズが
days,
実
you
装
get
となります。
6.51.
All right, you've been
Guaranteed.
waiting a long time for this. Fall Guys will finally be available in the gold saucer.
Yeah.
パッチ 6.51 ということで
If there's glam for it, if
実装
there's
日出てますね
glam,
10
it's
月
definitely
31
like a
日パッ
permanent
チ 6.51
And if it's not
リリースとなりま
permanent,
す
they will
All right,
phase it
and
out
as it says here, it's
and
planned for release on
and
October 35th.
collaborate with it again in the future.
Patch 6.51.
So, there's freaking Fall Guys. That's it. I don't
もうすぐだ
care.
ね
There's Fall Guys, man.
Yes,
I'm in for
in
it.
just a week.
matter.
今回動画で、ご覧いた
You
だ
can't
いた通り
question
フ
why
ォールガイズのエッセンス
how weird it is
を
for it to be in
入れ
this
つつ
game
フォ
or
ー
why
ル
it's
ガイ
in
ズ
this
チームにも
game.
監修
Listen,
してもらいなが
everybody
ら
loves
ファイナルファンタジー
FF14.
14
It's a
独
great
自
game
の
all
味付けを
time.
行った
And we're
コラ
gonna
ボ
get
レーション
collaborations
ア
like
トラクションとなってい
crazy.
ま
And it
す
doesn't matter
So as you
what
saw
it
in the
is.
trailer, this
This is
collaboration will
hilarious.
maintain that
And I'm down
Fall
for
Guys
it.
aesthetic. We
I
had people
can't
from the Fall
wait
Guys
to
dev team help us out, make
go
sure that we follow
nuts
that.
on the
But it will
ground.
also feature this unique Final Fantasy XIV spin on all the frenetic Fall Guys gameplay we know and love.
I'm so down for
こち
that.
らのコンテンツ24人まで同時にプレイすることが可能で
They didn't show
も
us
ちろん
glam.
マッチン
You
グに
didn't
も
tell
対
me
応
that
さ
there
せ
was
てい
going
た
to
だ
be
いてま
glam
す
or a minion.
This
Now
content
that
is
there's a glamour
designed
and a
for
minion,
groups of
that
24
also means that
players,
there's going to be a mount.
with,
They
of
haven't
course,
showcased the
random
mount.
party matches
There's
for
going to
players
be
who
a Fall
don't
Guys
arrive
mount.
with their own alliance.
でこちらのフォールガイズなんですがちょっと特徴がありまして開催が、不定期というか何ヶ月かおきに開催されてしばらくお休みして開催されてしばらくお休みしてという数ヶ月おきにオープンとクローズを、繰り返していく予定です。
Okay, so one unique characteristic with this content is that it's not always going to be open. There will be periods of time where it is available and then period of times when it's not available.
Permanent.
And we'll
That's
be
the
repeating that
confirmation.
over a cycle.
まあ
It's a
どうしても
permanent,
そうし
it's
な
a
いとこ
permanent
う
inclusion in
一
the
気に
Forcing
ねやった
universe.
ら
Which
ま
means
た
that we're
人が
always
他
going
の
to
と
get
こ行っ
Fall
ちゃって
Guys.
みたいなことになるので
But it
定
is
期
going
的
to
にやってい
be
きますのであまりね焦らずに
implemented
皆
here
さんの
and
時
there.
間のある時に
Because if we
開
had
催
this
と合
every
わせ
single
てやっ
day,
てってく
people
れれ
would
ばと
lose
思い
their
ます。
minds.
Again, we want to keep the balance between the two games and keep that fair. So we're going to have, again, times on and times off so you can enjoy the Fall Guys content and then go back to
That's
other
cool.
content.
もちろ
That's
ん
very cool.
多数のオリジナル報酬ご用意しておりますのでぜひプレイしてそれらのギアも手に入れてみてください。
And of course, there will be a great deal of unique prizes for those who participate and win, so
If
please look
there's
forward to
Fall
it all.
Guys weapons,
ではも
I
う一
didn't
つ
think about there being weapons.
6.5X シリーズで実装となる
If there's weapons,
特別なクエストについてお伝えしようと思います。
And next, we have one final big announcement for a special quest that's going to be appearing in the 6.5X series.
こちらも動画でまずはご紹介したいと思います。
We have a video to introduce this big announcement as well, so roll it.
Like, of course, right? Like, of course. There's a fucking trial? Sorry, I just swore. There is a Ifrit trial, dude. There's an Ifrit trial. And guess what? Clive is in there. Clive is right there. I just saw him. Yo, look, he's right there. He's over there. Yo, that means that there's gonna be a mount and there's gonna be like a thing. Yo, it's gonna be so clean. It's gonna be so clean, bro. He has an animation and he activates the freaking. This game is the greatest, bro. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm so like. You know what they're gonna do? Yo, they're gonna make you turn into Ifrit. You get the. Nah, that's it. Yo, there's no way. Are you kidding? Yo. And you get Clive's outfit. No. This is the greatest game of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I get for dollars a mount and a million and the Clive outfit, and they got their Ifrit battle and it's
というわけでです
permanent.
ね、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズ最新作16とのクロスオーバークエストのお知らせです。
That's right, we can finally announce our Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XVII
Yo,
crossover
there's gonna
event.
be a quest line, and it's gonna be a
ファイナルフ
trial.
ァンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんから OK が出ましたんで、
So yeah, I asked the producer on Final Fantasy XVI, you might know him, Naoki Yoshida. He said it was okay, so here we go.
頑張って作りますと。
This is the
この永
greatest.
遠の旅路という物語、ファイナルファンタジー16の主人公であるクライブ・ロズフィールドと光の戦士の出会いの物語となってます。
Yo,
Alright, it's called
I'm
The
calling
Path
it.
Infernal,
I'm
and
calling
of
it right
course
now.
will
Okay,
feature
nobody
16's
question. I'm
protagonist,
calling it right
Clive
now.
Rosfield,
I kid
fighting
you not.
alongside the
In
Warriors
the
of Light.
trial, you turn into Ifrit. I stake my whole existence on
も
it.
ちろん
You
まだ
turn
ま
into
だファイナ
Ifrit
ルファ
and
ン
you
タジー
fight
16リプレイ
Ifrit.
ドという方もいらっしゃると思いますし、PS5 版今年の冬に買うよと、PC 版出たら買うよというふうに待ってらっしゃる方もいると思いますので、あまり過剰な16のネタバレにならないよう仕上げておきました。
Again, we've written the story so that it doesn't spoil too much of 16 for those players who have yet to play Final Fantasy XVI, are looking to buy a PlayStation 5 this Christmas, or maybe waiting for the PC version. But there's enough in it so that everyone should have a lot of fun.
先ほど動画でご覧いただいた通り、16で大人気であるトルガルという、狼の、報酬など多数ギアご用意しております。
fight back tears.
And I bet you all saw the Torgal goodies in that teaser trailer.
Bro,
Rest assured, there'll be a lot of unique loot for this collab, including gear.
give me the sword, bro. Give me the sword.
オートコンボくれ。
Yo, if you give me
ま
a
あ確かにね、オート
Gunbreaker
コンボ
Clive
コ
sword,
ラボレーションで出てきたらちょっ
it's
と面白い。
over.
That would be great. That's a good idea. Have those
doesn't
auto combos in
matter.
there.
でも
It doesn't.
そのリングつけるとアイテムレベル下がる。
Oh yeah, but if you do put on the rings of the timely rings, then your item level is going to go down. So I don't know.
ぜひですね、ある意味物語の導入に近い、それほどね、壮大な物語というよりは16の世界を垣間見るような冒険になっています。ぜひ、それらをプレイしてですね、 PC 版だったり、それからファイナルファンタジー16の DLC などにもご期待しつつ、両方14も16も楽しんでいただければ嬉しいですと、ファイナルファンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんからコメントを預かってきております。
So again, we'd like you to think of this collaboration as kind of an introduction to the world of Final Fantasy XVI for all of our Final Fantasy XIV players. We can't wait for you to get your hands on this new content, and we're currently developing alongside Final Fantasy XVI DLC and the PC version. And of course, you know, we got the okay from the producer, and he told us that, you know, it was okay to go. So we're gonna do it.
Yo, it's gonna be so cracked, man. I can't wait.
ありがとうございます。では、ちょっとここでお知らせを最後基調講演ではあるんですがさせてください。
Okay, so next up we have a final announcement.
クラウドデータセンターというもののテスト、我々進めております。
All right, as I talked about recently, we have a cloud server, cloud data center stress test coming up.
今まで、皆さんがプレイしてくださってる、データセンターというのは物理で、出来上がってるんですが、
Bro,
今回
I couldn't
クラウドという
even
たくさんの、
get in the North America
マシンを
one.
つなぎ合わせて
It
ちょっ
was
とね
not
動
possible.
的に、
Everybody was over
大
there.
きくしたり小さくしたりできる、そ
It was
れをクラウ
actually
ドって
really
よく呼ぶん
cool.
ですけど、それによってサーバーの拡張性が柔軟になるっていうクラウドデータセンターでプレイヤーの皆さんにぜひテストをお願いしたいです。
All right. Basically, up until now, all of our data centers have been using physical servers. And we want to do this test with the cloud servers to make it easier to expand these. And so, to help do this, we need your help with the test.
5年前から検証スタートして、特にこの3年かなり、一生懸命いろんな企業さんと組んで構築してきたんですけど、クラウドデータセンターでプレイした時、実際にはどんな負荷がかかるのか、どんな問題が出るのか、ぜひ洗い出しをさせてください。
So we have spent the past several years exploring this possibility of expanding our data centers via the cloud servers, and we're at a point now that we need your help to help us with, find out any kind of things and issues that may occur.
これからもファイナルファンタジー14どんどん拡張していくために、ぜひ皆さんのお手伝い、お力をお貸しいただきたいです。
Again, we would deeply appreciate your participation, as it will help us continue to expand our game and our community.
その概要こちらになります。
So we're going to talk a little bit about what this test entails.
東海岸で、実際にクラウドデータセンターを行うんですが、アメリカの、ただヨーロッパ側からのテストもぜひお願いしたいです。
So the test will be conducted via our North American East Coast data center. That said, we encourage players from all over the world near Japan to join the test.
そうですね、もちろん日本の方もぜひよろしくお願いします。
That's right. Players from Japan as well, you're welcome to join.
新規キャラクターのみ、作成可能で、テスト終了時に申し訳ありません、データは一旦ワイプさせていただきます。
All right, so we're going to be asking players to create new characters for the test, but unfortunately we're going to have to wipe those characters after the test is over.
その他いくつかちょっと制約はあるんですが、キャラクターを作った際にですね、メインクエストや各ジョブのレベルをアップさせる冒険録、このキャラクターにプレゼントさせていただきます。
And as you can see, there are several other restrictions, but to help players jump right into the test right away, we will be offering Tales of Adventure for all the main scenario and all the main jobs.
ギルも5000万ギルお渡しします。
And also going to give you 50 million gil.
ぜひ皆さんでですね、皆さんは自由にいろんなコンテンツをマッチングしてプレイしていただければいいだけです。
Again, we won't be asking players to play a certain way. We just need to have you come in and enjoy as much content as possible.
はい、ぜひ皆さんでさまざまなコンテンツプレイしていただけると大変助かります。
And again, we hope that you all join us in this test.
I mean, there's nothing you
どう
gain
か
nothing
皆
from
さん
doing
のお
this because
力
like
ぜひ
they've
14のた
definitely
め
made
に
it
お貸し
very
ください。
very certainly
Again,
clear that like
this is
there's
for
no
14,
way
this
to
is for our
like
future, and we'd hope to
there's
see
no way
you
to
join
take
the test.
anything out of that data center onto like a different place. So like I get that. I totally get that. I would definitely make a character on it and like go through and walk her 100% for sure. I would. I love
僕の
Endwalker's
基
story.
調講演もいよいよ終わろうとしておりますので、今回この
It'd be
ドント
cool
レール
if you just had
黄金の
everything
レガシ
maxed
ー
out.
もちろん
Everything unlocked.
ファイ
I'd
ナ
be
ルファ
cool
ンタ
with
ジー
that
シ
too.
リーズイメージアート数々ねお書きいただいている天野先生にも今回ドントレーラーイメージイラストを
So
書
many
いてい
people
ただ
are
いて
gonna
ます。
just go
All
in
right,
the data
so
center
before we
and
wrap
just
things
mess
up this
around.
morning, there's one last slide I'd like to show you. All new Dawntrail artwork by the one, the only Yoshitaka Amano.
Oh my god, yeah. It's the revealing art? Ooh. This is sick. Who's at the bottom? Okay. Oh, this is sick, actually. I felt like I feel like there's like a little bit of like a half missing.
Something about this artwork reminds me a lot of the original Final Fantasy III artwork.
Oh, that's also a good point.
天野先生も
True,
非常にノリノリでいつもファイナルファンタジー14イメージイラスト描いていただいておりますので今回もものすごいスピードで仕上げていただきました。
And Amano-san really enjoys making artwork for Final Fantasy XIV, and he created this in a short amount of time.
さて欧州ファンフェスティバル、
Everything
スタートを
Amano-san touches turns
飾る
into
基調講演として、僕の、
Instantaneously.
トークセッションでしたが、今日お話しできるのはここまでとなります。
All right, that's all for today's keynote. I can't say any more.
この先の最後のいろいろ隠された情報をすべてぶちまけていくのは 日本のファンフェスで行わせていただきたいと思います。
go.
But I
That's
will be able to
gonna
tell
be
more
the
when we
day.
see you again next at our keynote at Tokyo Fan Festival.
That's going to be the day. That's the day. That is the day. We get the jobs.
Thank you.
We get the
で
lore.
は
We
こ
get
のまま
everything.
オープニングセレモニーの方に移っていきたいと思います。
All right, so now it's time to move into our opening ceremony.
そのオープニングに際してですね、
You need both swords for the
Yeah.
opening ceremony.
いやもうクリッカーいらないからさ。
Ah, okay. Weapon change.
Give us a pose.
今回ロンドンのファンフェスね、ここから開幕していきますが、とてもスペシャルなゲストにお越しいただいております。
All right, but before we move to the opening ceremony, I first need to summon a very, very important guest here with us for FanFest.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズの
Imagine
生
he
みの
comes
親
out in the job.
The father of Final Fantasy.
ヒロノブ坂口。
Oh my god. That's father, bro. That's it. This man is the gem of the universe. The gem.
ありがとうございます。
い
Gem.
やもう
Nobody messes with
14
him.
プレイ始めてくださって2年以上ですよね。
もうガチで。
So it's been
Nobody
about
messes
2
with the
years since you started
father,
Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah,
ここ
hardcore.
ここみんな非課線なんですよね。
So everybody here is a warrior of light?
ウォーリアーブライト。
すみません仲間です。
Yeah, I am one of
仲間です。
you.
まだ2年のちょっと新人ですけど仲間です。
Although I've only been playing for 2 years, so I'm rather new to the scene.
Bro, he plays
もう
melee.
毎
It's
日
incredible, actually.
ほぼインして14が僕の生活の 30% ぐらいを占めている。もう本当に14万歳。
So I've been logging in every day, and I think it takes up about a third of my life, basically. So I just love 14.
いや
まあぜひ今日から2日間皆さん
This
と
is
の
the
ミート
greatest
グリートもあ
interaction
りますし、
conversation
今
I
日
could have
明
ever
日
dreamed
ステ
for
ージ
my
にも
entire life.
特別コーナー
はい
ご用意してますので、
Two of the
ぜひ
greatest
ですね
celebrities in the history of
最後
video
まで
games.
プレイヤーのもう本当光の
They
戦士
work
と
at the
して
same
来たっておっ
company.
しゃってま
Like
したんで
that's
Sakaguchi-san will be here with us for the next 2 days for stages, for signing sessions. So if you see him, please, sir, to make you say hello because he's one of us.
あ今日はね一つ
That's the
Oreo
best
itakite.
father, bro.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention. I wanted to show
Yoshida-san.
my gratitude to you, Yoshida-san.
カッパありがとうございます。
Thank you for that
The thing is
costume.
that he's also not even
もうカ
wearing
ッパ
the
最高でござい
costume
ます
I
for
love that
the
outfit.
new
Thank you
limited
so much
job.
for that.
カッ
So
パの
like
コスプレ作りましょうか。
we don't know yet.
So do we need to make some cosplay for you for that?
やりましょう。
They were thinking about it. I'm pretty sure, dog.
じゃあ改め
They
まして、
probably
光
have
の選手の
him
皆さん、
out.
放送を見てる
They
皆さんに
have
も
the
一
outfit
言
for the
何かご挨
limited
拶お
job.
願い
Right.
いたし
They
ます
just
So do you
didn't
have a message
find
for
the
us
person
here
to
as
put
well
it
as
on
everyone
for.
watching on the stream?
もう本当に世界中の方が見てらっしゃる。
見てらっしゃいます。はい。
Everybody around the world is watching, huh?
Yeah.
カッパありがとう。
Thank you for the kappa imp outfit.
まあ本当にこれだけ大勢の人でもちろん見てる方、まあそういうみんなとその14の中で出会えて一緒に冒険できるっていう本当にこの素晴らしい場所だと思うので14は本当になんだろう心から感謝したいと思います。本当にこれからもみんなで冒険しましょう。本当にありがとうございます。
And so there's so many people watching here as well as on the live stream, and it's just amazing to think how we can meet with each other in Final Fantasy XIV and go on our adventure together. It's such a wonderful place, this Final Fantasy XIV, so I really want to show my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I would love to continue on this journey with you all.
さあではこれから2日間皆さん盛り上がっていきますので、ここからは開発チーム運営チームのみんなも登場してオープニングセレモニーに移っていきたいと思います。
All right, so let's have a great 2 days. And to help us, let us welcome to the stage our development and operations team.
Incredible. That's it. Incredible. That's all I can say. It was incredible because literally they keep on opening the faucet of information just more and more and more. and it just gets better with time. That's all there is to it.
Welcome to Fan Festival 2023 in London!
This is the greatest game of all time.
My name is Tasha. Some of you might recognize me as Kiwi Kopo from EU Community Team, and I will be your host for this event.
Love it.
This is actually my first time on stage at Fan Festival, so I'm super excited and honored to be here, and I look forward to spending the next 2 days with you all.
Bro, look at her shirt. She got a Clash on the Big Bridge shirt.
That's enough from me, because please give a very warm FanFest welcome to our lovely folks coming in all the way from Japan, our dev team.
God.
皆さん、はじめまして、テクニカルアーティストの岡下と申します。
Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you. I am Tatsuya Okahisa, a technical artist.
本日はこの後の開発パネルに参加する予定です。
So today's plan for me is to speak at the developers panel later today.
テクニカルアーティストって何だろうって思われた方はぜひこの後の開発パネルをご覧ください。
If you're wondering what a technical artist is, I hope you watch the developers panel later.
グラフィックスアップデートの内容も盛りだくさんでお届けしたいと思います。
We'll be talking about some of the elements that are going into the graphical updates as well.
2日間楽しんでいきましょう。よろしくお願いいたし
I
ま
just
す。
want to
Let's
hear
have fun
the
this next
standing
2 days. Thank you
ovation
so
for when
much.
Soken appears, and then, you know what I mean? That's it.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。バックグラウンドアーティストの志田正人と申します。
Background artist.
Hello, everyone. My name is Masato Shida. I am a background artist.
Such a
皆
W.
さん楽しんでますか？
The
Is
background,
everybody having fun so far?
the background.
私は、
So good.
時差ボケで正直眠いです。
Me, I'm suffering from jet lag, so I am quite sleepy right now.
今回はですね、岡下さんと一緒に開発パネルをやります。
So I'm here with Mr. Okahisa to do the development panel.
This man is the
ステージ上で眠らないように気をつけますので。
I will be very careful not to fall asleep while I'm on stage.
またすぐお会いしましょう。よろしくお願いします。
I will see you very soon. Thank you again.
Hey everybody, I spent so much time prepping for the keynote, I kind of forgot to make a speech for the opening ceremony. But I'm really excited to be back in London. I love being a part of all of this,
Listen,
meeting all of you.
I'm telling you right now,
We have some great interpreters
the
that are going to
shirt.
be handling the stuff on stage. That means I
I
get to
need the
spend a lot of
shirt.
time down on the floor. If you see me, want to take a selfie, want to hug me, let's do it. I'm here for you.
I need the shirt. I need the shirt. That's it. I need the shirt. Simple answer. I need a shirt. Just let the shirt be for sale somewhere in the world. Give this man the crown.
My name is Masayoshi Soken.
That's the man right
Final
there.
Fantasy XIV Sound Director. Please welcome Fan Festival.
I also need the hoodie.
In London.
I need the hoodie. He's got a 10th anniversary.
それさっき俺言ったやつ。
That's what I already said. I already said that.
ですね、ここから日本語でいきます。
Pardon me
I
for
need the hoodie.
starting in Japanese from here.
新しいトレーラーの音楽はいかがでしたか？
I wanted to ask, what did you think of the new music in the music in the new
The
trailer?
music is actually super fire with the revamp of it, because you know that song is like 7 minutes long and they cut that down to like 3. So that's incredible actually.
So, for those attending today's Fan Festival sessions, we will be having a piano concert later today.
Man.
そして明日はプライマルズのロックコンサートがあります。
And then tomorrow we will have the Primals perform in a rock concert.
Let's go. Bro, Primus is lit. Love him.
Let's have a fun!
Hello everyone.
Let's go.
My name is Toshio Morochi. You are global community processor here, also known as a Fox Clone. Nice to meet
This
you.
man is the
コミュニ
GOAT.
ティチームモルボルことムロウチです。お久しぶりです。
We protect this man
Actually, the London is
with our
personally a
lives.
very special place for me personally because back in 2004, I was actually living in London to bring up the European service of Final Fantasy XI. And after around 20 years, I finally revealed a new alliance with Series A Cross of Valdio. So now I'm very feeling old officially.
Bro, we love you.
個人的にはですね、ロンドンすごい思い出深い年でして、2004年頃ロンドンに住んでまして、ヨーロッパのファイナルファンタジー11のサービスを立ち上げるために住んでたんですけど、まさか20年経ったらここでね、14で新しい11のアライアンスレードが発表されるとは、まあそれは年も取ったなと思うところでございます。So yeah, so anyway, I will be wandering around all around the venue for next 2 days. So let's have fun together. Thank you very much.
W.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I will be interpreting for some of the stages at the London Fan Fest. It is my first time on stage at a fan fest and I'm super excited. I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
W. Welcome.
And I would just like to say a quick hello to everyone on the stream as well. 配信をご覧になっている皆さん、こんにちは。ヘダルと言います。今回のロンドンファンフェスで一部のステージの通訳をさせていただきます。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
W. My man's is a natural. It's actually incredible.
Hello, everyone. I'm Me here from the Los Angeles office of Square Enix. I'll also be helping translate some of the stage panels. I hope we all have fun the next 2 days. Thank you so much.
Bro, she's been around in the business since the day of time, and we love her too. That's it. Simple answer. W.
さあそれでは2日間盛り上がってまいりましょう。
All right, let's have a great 2 days.
Let's enjoy Fun Festival!
Heck yeah, dude. And I think that's the perfect way to end it. See? That festival is going to be incredible this year, and I can't wait for Dawntrail 2, man. I'm telling you now. So, have fun. We'll see you back in January. It'll be the vibe.